That's what she said, parafusion. Oh, that's still muted. Okay. I don't know how obnoxious it is to hear somebody finish eating french fries. Have you seen those login rewards? I think I went right past them. What were they? Can you tell me? Shit. Yeah, I must have went right past the login rewards. I did not see them. Alright, you need to calm down or you're getting locked in the bathroom. I promise you. Sorry, my crotch. I talk to my crotch sometimes. I will lock it in the bathroom, too. Alright, Seraphy Scout's here. $1,800 gems? Was it like 100 a day? It must be 209 times or 306 times or something. You know what? I must have come in at like maybe just a second too soon or something. What's up, Warlorn? Thanks for jumping in. I thought my cat muted me for a second. You were such a pain in my butt. 306 times? Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I missed it before. Okay. Stop clawing my fucking leg. Yay! I am live. Alright. Is that all? No, oh, what's this? What are login chocolates? Are those... What's a login chocolate? Okay. These are good logins. I am tired of you putting your claws into me fucking constantly. Dude, my cat, she just has her claws out basically all the time. Alright, so 1,400 gems today? I don't know if they've ever... Well, they've done cool things before, but, like, that's... For an event like this, that's really cool. The game does keep getting better. Alright, so, this should be all the info. I gotta find out what these chocolates are. Let me see. I'm guessing this is some kind of French word. Pâtissier night. That's... Maybe I said that. Pâtissier? Pâtissier night? I don't know. Isn't one of you pricks European? You all speak French, right? Alright, so there's chocolate truffles, but that's not what they gave us at the login, it said. At least that's not the word they used. Oh, his ability is called Chocolate Toss. That's the Marshall heal. Pretty sure it's Marshall. You know what, the next time, I have this. Mace for cats. It's mostly water. Barely any mace in it. Alright, so... oh, the challenge quest goes for 10 days. How long does the rest of this go? This is a 10-day event. It's shorter than JP. Pet Essay Night. Thanks, Pack Demon. Nice to see you, bud. Oh, no, well, this is going to... Well, oh no, that's the swap shop. That's open till the 13th. So this is only 10 days. JP had this for 17 or 18 days, so I hope this isn't... I don't know. I'm sure that they went and updated drop rates and stuff to make it, you know, more amenable to a quicker schedule. I'm sure they boosted things. Huh? Has anybody found out what these chocolates do? Pedicea? Hello. You did a full stamp parafusion? Get the fuck out of here. I told you not to. Alright, so what is... Yeah, what is the, Yeah, so it's definitely not one of those just being mislabeled. We have 15 days left on the DQ5 medals. Isn't that gone? Are we still... DQ5's done, right? Why does it have 15 days left on the shop? That's a lot, isn't it? Alright, so now I'm really confused. What are these? Oh, it's, thank you, Monsieur. They refill 100 stamina. That would be really cool if they said that somewhere. Did your poo got 9th, squid? Oh, that sucks, Parafusion. Alright. So her banner stays up till September 9th. That's cool. You could stay there. That's all. Yeah, I still have these to do. Alright. Well, let's go hit the event. Yes, oh, that's right. I haven't read anything in a little while. Well, there wasn't much to read for the 6 month, but I was just not in the state. Oh, it's 200 stamina. It's nice. Or, well, we're getting a few of them, aren't we? Yeah, that's cool. I hope that's a trend that continues. Alright, Operation Lovestruck is live. Recruit the Patissier. I think I said it right. Philip Tufts. Did this literally just launch? Literally, Phillips. Philip. Why did I pluralize your first name? Also, welcome to the chat. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen you before, bud. I'm gonna call you Phil. Tell me if that's a problem. Alright, get in shape in the super training quest. Yeah, if for, like, you know, older players, this is exactly like Militant Mindini's boot camp, almost exactly the same. Which, you know what? I thought that was a really nice mini event. This is lasting 10 days, guys. Events are getting better. They do get better and better. I have problems with Square. It's mostly the localization. But no, these events just keep getting better. Oh, I forget. Hey, we get at least one Master Medal every day, right? From the daily Fragment quest. We get at least one Master Medal no matter what, right? It's I'm at 99, so one more Master Medal and I get my a Stark. I'm gonna do that. Thanks. Yeah, you go by Phil. Awesome. Following your DQ videos since the Sorrow event. Awesome. Thanks for jumping in tonight, man. Jeremy, you're at 15,000 tax points. Is it worth it to spend your 20,000 for Seraphy? I'd at least throw. Honestly, if you have the willpower to save your tax points, I would just do multis with them, just because I find singles annoying. And I don't know. Go ahead and throw one multi at it and see how it goes. The next. I think Seraphy is better than any of the DQ2 heroes, so yeah, you might as well blow your points. Check that events tab; it's fat. Oh yeah. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I got to take a better look at it actually. Oh yeah, actually, Jeremy, yeah, you could go for a Stark still, but if you're asking, you probably already have him. So yeah. You got the A on the first mission? Man, you're lucky, yeah. Get over. Alright. Alright. Shut up, guys. Shut up. I have to read the story. Shut up. I don't look funny when I see myself on the camera, and I'm like, man, I just look like a fucking weirdo. Anyway, I'm gonna read the story now, so chat. Shh. Alright. I've uncovered an ancient Gooman tradition from among the pages... Oh, that's Magellan's voice. Whatever. Magellan also has my voice. From among the pages of this tome, Valentine's Day. What say we resurrect it? Just to read of the many deep and meaningful rituals involved has me all gooey. Not least of all the chocolate eating. Gooey chocolate eating. Ooh. We get to eat Chockies? Human have the best holidays. Count me in. I'm way ahead of you, Mendini. Anticipating your consent as a foregone conclusion, I went ahead and found us a chocolatier. Who needs, I forget what that word even is. The C word he just used. I don't know. I've never asked for that. Consent? The fuck's consent? That chocolatier should be around here somewhere. Hello? Is this the confectionery caress monster of the house around? Should I try like a bad French accent? I don't think I've ever tried a French accent. Obviously it's French. Are there any Frenchies in here? Whatever, fuck them. Oh, probably the guy named Monsieur. Alright, I'm going to offend your people very quickly. Oh, and it's a French slime. How do I do this? Alright, this is not even going to be a French accent. I don't know if I've ever even tried one. Greetings. No, that's not French. 'Tis a rare... I can't even think of how to do French. I don't know. I can hear a French accent. I can't think of how to do one. Do you a guy to read accents? I can't do French. Oui, oui. 'Tis a rare thing to entertain guests in my kitchen. To what do I owe this pleasure? Yeah, so he's not French anymore, sorry. Chocolates! We need lots of them, and here you're the monster to see about making them. Oui, I've found of this. I'm just gonna say oui every once in a while. Oui, how I've dreamed of this day. Many a moon has passed since I relinquished my sword and took up the whisk. That's I don't know, that's like a French peasant, maybe? Like a really... Yeah. Does that mean you're in? Do you need a guy to read accent? You want to jump on Discord, man? Do you want to help me out? Didn't we talk about this months ago? Oh, you're Belgium? Okay. One new message. Alright. I'm old. Let me figure out how Discord works. Oh, wait. Did I get a message? What told me I had a message? Oh. Belgian people speak French. Oh, okay. I can't remember if I messaged Pack before. Is he on here? What? Alright. Anyway. You may count on my utensils, but first I must know how you are worthy of sampling my sweets. Have at thee. A French accent, like, in your head, it's like, oh, that's easy, I can do French. And then I'm like, I can't even comprehend, like, how to make my voice sound French. Other than saying oui oui every once in a while. Oh, ho, ho. That's what they do in American television. I am French. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's it. That's my French. Try French Canadian. I heard they sound really fucking weird. 'Tis true, you have proved yourself worthy of savoring my delicacies. I shall make you the finest chocolates in the land. I won't moan about getting to eat the finest chocolates in the land, but you don't need to go so much trouble for us. Oui, oui, patisserie. Perfection is the only convention in this cook's book. No, my customers must have something but the best. I think it got a little bit close, yeah. Listen, pal, I just want my chalkies, and all the baking bravado seems a little overdone to me. Mendini, you certainly seem fired up about baking, Patissier Knight, but what got you into sweets in the first place? It did dawn upon me long ago that I could never hope to bring smiles to monsters' faces with but a weapon. With a wooden spoon, however, a rolling pin, a measuring cup, with these one might fill hearts and bellies with joy. Thus, I abandoned the way of sword and took up the way of the whisk. See, that's French, right? Sound like I just got back from France. Wait a minute, then why did you try to bash me over the head with your whisk in that last fight? Fear not, fair 31. A whisk is no more dangerous than the back of a sword. Come, we have ingredients to forage. Ugh. You dying at my wee wee? Yeah. So did your mom. Hey, he got back up and joined us. Sweet. Sorry, man. I forget everything. My memory's shit. Alright, so that's all there. Alright, so what is, Oh, I have 9 days left to finish the Fiendish Onslaught battle. Okay, cool, because I forgot all about it. I just... Yeah. Alright, the boss battle, neat, and... Super training quests. Okay, that's where we're actually going to get his crystals. There's a boss battle. I heard something about a challenge quest. This is what I want, right? Where do I go? Oh, I must have to go do the battle road. Right. When you're doing your French, I have the face of Ragnar in my head, dub Ragnar's voice. Yeah, my Ragnar voice is just, Hercule. Or rather, it's more like Hercule from, Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Oh, okay. This is the challenge quest? Okay. I don't know... I heard this was like once a day. Can I use just anything? Alright, so I need him. I can bring Kingslame. Neat. You, cool. And then, I guess you. Stop. Alright. All right. Peck is going to join me. All right, good. What's up, bud?
What's up? We connected.
I believe so. Hey, oh, I'm up to 16 viewers. I'm huge tonight. You guys can hear Pack, right? It usually just comes through automatically. I don't really know how computers work anymore.
Yeah, I'm just on voice right now, just with Discord calls. I don't know how I'm connecting, but
Yeah, I've done this a couple of times, and it always just works. So I always just make sure somebody in my stream tells me, though, so I don't actually have to, figure it out.
How do I see what you're seeing?
Oh, let me see.
Is that even possible?
I think,
Let me see. Can I still be heard when I'm watching your stream, though? On the Discord? Does this work?
Yeah, they can hear. Here's the thing. It won't let me share my screen while I'm streaming, apparently.
So it's not even possible.
Wait, can you see my screen now? Wait.
I did see it, but now it's gone. There it is.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it says that it's just pausing the preview on my end. Okay, so I can't see that you can see, but you can see. Everybody can see. Okay, awesome. Phil can hear him. Awesome. Ty. Hey, Ty. All right, so we'll go for this battle road. There's usually some story here. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how good it is yet, guys, but the chocolate toss, which is a funny name, move the Patissier Knight gets, is going to be the scroll for beating this battle road. So that's cool. The rest of them are worthless, I think. All right. I'll worry about the party later. All right. Let me see. I don't know about what characters.
See the size. Rumble, thud. No, I don't think I'd be reading all the sound effects.
Oh, your sound effects now. Oh, and you get to be Seraphy because my voice is far too masculine.
Yeah, of course. Ah, how is she also French? No, Seraphy. No, maybe she could be.
I think so.
Oh, how did I? Oh, Claude, where are you? No, I'm going like German or something. There you are. No, that's definitely German.
You're fucking this up for me, Pack Demon. Get your shit together.
Thank the goddess. Let me see. I thought I'd lost you, Claude. There it is. Where are...
Just throw in wee every once in a while. That helps.
Where are we? I do not recognize this. Oh, see? Now it's definitely German. This.
They're like the same accent. They get along pretty well, don't they?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They get along very well.
I mean, the Germans are always hanging out in Paris, from what I understand.
This place at all? It's almost as if we're in an uncertain, entirely new world. I think they also do VW sound. I'm not sure.
All right.
The pâtissier wears his apron, knows the chocolate truffle is a piece de renaissance. Hence our presence in this wood.
Right. You forgot wee, but that's pretty good.
Wee, I didn't see that. Where was that?
No, that's how people know that you're French.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that? That came from over there. Quick. Let's go and investigate. Look, a damsel in distress. That monster is attacking that poor girl. What are you waiting for, Chase Games? Go and help her. I just like how it throws in, go and help her, Chase Games.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, reading over. Let my tactical mind take over here. Quick, that human needs our help. You need to take out that phone ghoul quickly or it'll put us all to sleep with sweet breath. Yeah, like in a fucking arena.
Wait, can they or can't they hear me? That's the confusing thing. Oh, I wasn't even talking into the mic, was I? I was so focused at looking at the screen. This text is so tiny.
Oh, I heard,
That's fine.
oh. Damn, I wasn't even thinking about that on your end, sorry. You can probably...
No, I should have been facing my microphone.
Oh, okay. No, they heard you. I heard you reading all the text, and they can do it. I think you can put my shared screen on full screen. That should help, right? Oh, well, you're probably on your phone, though, right?
I can see your thing on full screen, but I'm seeing like the notepad. I'm seeing the whole Streamlabs OBS with it.
Oh, right. You know what? How
So
do
that's
I...
fine. That's fine though.
Okay.
I can still read it. It's fine.
All right. All right. Oh, all you.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd have done if you hadn't shown up. Excuse me, but where...
I don't think she has an accent, does she? Has she ever said "wee wee" once?
I mean, Seraphi's definitely a French name, and Claude, that's definitely a French tiger. So if her tiger's French, she must be French.
It's hard doing both, like something a bit feminine and that French at the same time. But I'm trying.
You were supposed to be a professional. All right, get your shit together.
I am a professional. Let's see.
Excuse me, but where am I?
I was going towards the end of the line. Yeah. So next. All right. It's. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, it's better to do this out of battle anyway. So.
All right.
Oh, did you read this already?
I already read that part.
Okay. Yeah. You're standing on the great continent of Bravus, one of the many in the land known as Orchestera.
Oh, I've never heard of either of those places. I really have been transported to a strange world.
Still
Hey.
German, but I'm gonna work it out.
Who are you to call our world strange, Missy? If that's what counts as a thank you, you can get lost. I like using my Hercule voice.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it. I haven't the foggiest where I am, and I'm sorry. Can we start again?
It's quite alright. I imagine you'll be needing some time to help find your way home, yes?
You don't mind? I mean, we're just met. And you're all so trusting of us strangers.
Oh, don't worry. We've met someone like you before. Chase here is also a human visitor to this world. And we're quite familiar with leaping to other worlds ourselves, thanks to Mindini here. That was one time, my jelly. I don't care that people tell me Mindini's female, but I don't buy it. I think it's just a pink dude.
I mean, King She Slime is technically more of a dude than a. So it's not like they don't have characters that are kind of drag-ish.
Well, like She Slime is
not
just
this
the
one.
name of that strain of slime, so I guess they still have males.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, slime gender is on a spectrum or something. A perfect... No, we're not going to joke about that here.
I mean, slimes do identify how they want.
Mhm.
It makes no difference for humans, I would think. That.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Oh, okay. There's definitely reading here. No battles. Oh, wait. They've only had one of the requests like this, dude. I think we're gonna get to pick another bride. Sweet.
I would take a free Seraphy.
Yes.
I think either they need to make the future content easy for us, or they just need to make I don't know, Seraphy free.
Well, I was just thinking, man, some of these
But,
blooms are looking just fucking insane. So it's like, is
Some
content
of the
gonna keep
towers
getting harder,
are
or
gonna
is
be,
like,
no, well, it's fine, but it's like some of the towers are really, really, really crazy.
oh,
And
I've heard.
I feel, yeah, and it's like they need to do something. I don't know, maybe make the tower easier, or maybe they add like free regen to all the units on the map, so that way you could use Emperor Slime instead of Seraphim or something. Because it's like some of these maps, it's like a lot of people, we might know, but a lot of people don't watch YouTube, and they will not know. They will not know to get Seraphim.
Well, I've had some people chastise me on things like, you could have known about this ahead of time, and it's like, dude, I didn't
Well,
scour
JP
the
certainly
wiki.
didn't know. JP certainly didn't know. They knew Seraphim was a good unit, but they didn't know it was like a must-have.
Yeah.
Like, some of the people that like didn't have Seraphim when all those events happened were probably crying, just like really sad that they couldn't clear that content. They're just like, okay, you know, I might have tried 2 tickets. You know, you could try 2, 3 tickets sometimes and not get somebody. I don't know if they had the pity by then. So if they were doing 3,
No, I
3 full stamp cards.
Yeah, I recognize Seraphim is a must-have, but like this game's economy just doesn't afford going for singular must-haves, in my opinion.
No,
You know,
we had the 6-month, we had Astar, and then Seraphim. That's too much.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think most people could handle that. So I don't know. I really hope there is some adjustment made to the map. Like again, maybe the units get like a mana regen perk or bonus.
yeah, because
like
having a unit that
map.
ends up being required is not like that's bad.
Yeah. Have you seen some maps sometimes have stage effects, right? Like the entire map has a stage effect.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they could adjust it that way or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just talking. I don't know. See, I could say this all I want, but I have no idea what it's like on their end.
Oh yeah. No, these things are always harder than people think. Yeah. What's up, Tim? Oh, you want to go back to reading? Let's get through a couple of these
Let's go
battle
back to
roads, and
reading,
then if you got time, you can still hang around with me.
Yeah, we'll try.
All right. I just had a thought. Why don't we make a chocolate that can send Seraphim back to her homeworld? Come, Mendini, of all your harebrained ideas, this has got to take the biscuit. That's impossible.
Do not be so quick to dismiss, Sir Slime. I do remember reading in the orchestra book of suites of just the thing. Apparently, there is no one such recipe of chocolat, and no, that has the power to transport the eater to another plane of reality. That sounds like our best chance to get home. I'm going to eat that chocolate and send Claude and me back.
Are you sure, Seraphim? It sounds like a dangerous and untested presumption to me.
Oh, delicious chocolate with cross-dimensional portal side effects? Never. And besides, chocolate is my favorite.
Whoops.
Then I shall take you to your chocolate. Fair maiden, but beware. For your journey will be fraught with peril and quandary. Then we must be part of making sure we're up to the task. Anything to make sure the chocolate gets made.
Still gonna be German with the lady for some reason.
I would like to register my Ingured. I know it's like incredulity, but
They
yeah.
said Seraphim's technically a slime, right?
Yeah, so her and Magellan
Shouldn't
can
she
bang,
be
I
going
think.
goo as well?
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I did. She's
She
from
wasn't saying
DQ10, so
show
I don't know.
goo lot like the pastier chef Patty CA,
Hmm.
something like that.
Maybe. All right. I would like
That's
to
weird.
register my
That's out of character.
incredulity at our plan, but since you're all so set on doing this, I'll go along with it. All right.
No, it would
Or
have been fun. It would have been fun trying the Ragnar accent. You said you did it like Hercule?
yeah, which is not Scottish, but like I don't know. That's like my gruff voice. Oh, okay, that was text only. We got 70 truffles, 50 gems. What? No extra 30 gems for completing everything? Bullshit. Told you guys, this game sucks. Alright. Oh, great. We can get a 120 strength, 120% potency Zam move here. Sweet.
Oh, let's see. I was distracted.
This special recipe of sugulat will require a special ingredients. Ingredients.
Oh, they can't slip in a goo everywhere.
Oh, I slip goo in everywhere I can. We're yours to command, chef. What do you need?
A scarewolf's claw.
You need what? Why would you need such a thing to make chocolate?
Because the sugarlat we seek to make is no ordinary sugarlat. It is one that will transport you to another world entirely. And the claw in question is necessary to tear a hole in space-time, thereby opening dimensional door to that world.
I'm more concerned about Seraphy tearing a hole in her stomach.
Fear not, I shall grind it down to dust before mixing it into the recipe. My overly cautious and judgmental friend. All sounds so amazing. Patissier night. I am so excited to see the results of your efforts.
She hasn't.
He is
weed
good.
once. None of these characters have weed once. Are we sure they're French? You said French people go wee wee.
No, well, they don't add it in. It's the wee wees are implied, and I
They're
add my
implied,
own
yeah,
in
okay.
where necessary so that people understand the character's French.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's the key to making
way
the character
I was
French.
classically trained, we were taught not to overplay characters unless if it was like SNL levels of satirical.
Oh, I forget. Wait, I forget. Do you do voice acting or?
No. But I mean, I could try. I
Hmm.
mean, I've done singing before, and I've had to use a mic, so I kind of know how to like position, go farther away, come close. Like if I have to, I could voice act. If I practiced it a bit, but I haven't had enough microphone work yet,
Oh,
so I don't know.
see, I like
I don't know how that
karaoke,
would go.
but it just kind of happens when I'm drunk, so I don't really know how to do it. All right, I think we clipped enough claws for our recipe. They are kind of dirty, though.
Let me reassure you, Mindini. I shall wash each and every one. Now, allow me to mix our first batch. I shall be needing your help with the next step. My confectionery commit. This is really small. What does it say?
Oh,
Who-
commies.
Oh,
Commie chefs.
For me chefs. So it's like the under chef, right?
No, I
Freddy,
I think it's like when you get past socialist chefs, they're commie chefs.
Freddy, hit this up for me.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually good Draki voice.
Thank you.
It is just the right temperature. But we taste. Pray.
What does that say?
Freeze.
Is the concoction.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I shrank it
French
back
is
down
so
again.
hard on the throat.
Yeah.
I feel like this
Crap.
guy should be like, what? Jail Cat should sound like one of those beatnik guys, like, yeah, see?
Oh, yes.
Something like that.
I didn't even think about him. Yeah.
Oh, my voice is dying already. Look at this. Yes. How do the French people talk like that? Like, look at me. I'm dying. Like,
they
and do
usually
that
practice a lot.
every day of their lives, every second of the day, you know. And there's, gosh, that's hard.
Yes. This will do nicely. The base of our sugar latte mix is ready for you to sample. Go ahead and try it.
Are you seriously almost done with the battle road though?
Battle Road? Like me?
No, wait, you haven't done the battle. What are we doing? This is the
This is Battle Road.
story. This is battle. Okay.
This is like
You
Militant
had me
Mandini.
confused
There's
there.
really
You said battle road. I was just like, this isn't the battle road.
so there's the one event stage to get the first copy, and then you do like then there's the 3 stages. I think it's 3 stages where you just mindlessly grind them. Although it will also drop the monsters that you can use in the Battle Road, the the shitty lower rank ones, and then it also drops B and C rank tomes. So you're gonna need to get like 40 crystals from doing those stages, and there's like also missions for doing them a certain amount of times. So it's just like Militant Mandini, man.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be the hard part. Seraphy, the way you do a woman's voice is you literally jam your Adam's apple up, and I know that technique, but I've never had to do it before. So,
Dude, did
it's
you
really hard.
did you see me doing Nara's story?
Oh goodness, no.
I just raised my voice up. Also, did you do that story for yourself? Did you get Nara and do her hero quest?
Oh good. I haven't even used the ring yet, and that's up in like 2 days, right? One day.
It might be a little bit more than that, but yeah, you should use it soon. Anyway,
Yeah,
dude,
because
Nara's
wasn't sure
hero
whether to
quest.
get Bianca, or as a copy, because I could get the +1 movement, or if I should just wait and get that with fragments, or and just get Nara on the side. So
Wait,
I thought
You're a day
so I
one.
could
You
either
should.
get a copy of Nara. I could either get a copy of Nara, or I could get a dupe on my Bianca, and I just wasn't sure because I was like, okay, Bianca's a unit that I'm going to use
Oh, yeah,
all the time
but-
for oomph anyway.
You should be 10. You should be like 10 or 30 fragments away from a hero fragment, right?
Yeah, I'm not far, and she would get the resistance when I get that second.
Oh, you want to go all in
so
on?
that wouldn't be bad either.
See,
I would go all out on Bianca. Why not?
yeah, I don't
She's
take
not
things
the
as seriously.
greatest
I'm the
unit, but-
collector type, so like if I can get an
got it.
awakening, if I can get the first awakening on something, that's awesome.
Huh,
But
alright.
I'll tell you though, I mean, the thing about Nara though is she is hands down the best single target healer. She can go all day, man.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Well, not exactly
Sad
all
thing
day,
for the
but
tower though is you might need multi-target heal.
oh yeah,
I'm
but then
thinking
you've got
one-
Kirill and Emperor Slime. But like, if you're using
I-
a cover
I-
tank and you're trying to go for like, 10, 15 rounds. Granted, Emperor Slime does hold up
They're-
pretty well, but
That map is pretty harsh because you kind of need someone on the top, like middle right, kind of ish, like poisoning those units, and then you need someone on the bottom left poisoning those units,
Mm.
and then you need someone to take out the units at the top left, and then you face off Jigen Ryu, like the dimensional dragon or whatever his name is, in the top middle. So it's like, I don't know. You kind of have to heal up down on the bottom left, and then move up to the top left, heal those units, then move over to the center, attack dimensional dragon, and it's not easy. You have to land all those poisons, and the one strat that I'm thinking I could get away with, if I don't have the heal, because I haven't seen anyone on JP successfully do this without Seraphy, because they all have all the YouTubers had Seraphy anyway.
Oh yeah.
So they just used Seraphy. I saw one YouTuber try to do it without Seraphy, but just one. I literally couldn't find a single video of anyone else but that guy, and he was the only guy who tried to do it with Emperor Slime and failed.
Mm.
Then he came back and showed that he succeeded with Seraphy. But yeah, I was thinking I was gonna give that crit axe, you know, the one that could have sometimes like a whoosh roll on it. Or
Oh
a
yeah.
crit roll, like crit axe. And I'm gonna put it on, I don't know, like Dragwar or something. And maybe I could hit. Well, maybe I get lucky, right, with the poisons on the other guys, and maybe I hit a crit with Dragwar onto Dimensional Dragon, and that's enough to take him low enough that I could survive healing up with someone else. I don't know, Nera or my Emperor Slime or something. Maybe. So I'd have to chance a crit. I have 1% rolled on it, and I have decent attack and decent whoosh. So it's the base 1% plus another 1%. So there's a 2% chance plus whatever. Do we know what characters actually have for crit yet? Do we know?
I've
I've
wondered, and I have no idea how to tell.
I have no idea either.
If I were you, because I'm also pretty good at this tough content, I would just put it on auto and see what happens. That's what I would do. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't had much success with that.
No, man, I can't stand the difficult stuff. But like, I mean, is there actually a prize at the end of this, you know, ridiculously hard tower, or is it 50
the
gems?
tower that I'm talking about, the Dragon Tower, there's, if you clear all 50 floors, you get for the 50th one. I mean, you get prizes along the way, but if you clear the final tower, the final floor, you get 3,000 gems, and that's it. Well, it's not a bad reward. It wouldn't be bad if you could clear it. That's not a bad reward, right? But if you had to spend, I don't know, like 90, you're like, well, I need to get Seraphy so I could get that reward. I need to get Seraphy so I could get the one from the Bloom Tower as well, or whatever it was called. Like, I can't remember. So let's say, I don't know what the reward for the Bloom Tower is, but let's assume it's 3,000 again, or something equivalent to 3,000 gems. So it's like 6,000 gems. Let me spend 90,000 gems to guarantee that I get Seraphy, or you know, you could end up spending 90,000 gems to get a unit, right?
Oh yeah, every stamp card is like about a 50-50 chance, I think.
Yeah, so it's like theoretically you could end up spending 90k gems to get a unit, and maybe more if you go for the guarantee banner and end up not getting it on the guarantee S, the paid banner. So it's like, I don't know. that's a lot to invest just to get gems in a sense.
I think my cat just peed on me. Give me 1 second to go.
Does it have? All right.
Yeah, it's she's a kitten. It's just like a drop. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna rinse my hands. You suck.
I wonder if that cat has like a litter box or something. Well, it's probably not even trained yet, is it? Huh.
There you go.
You get tickets for doing the event quests here.
Alright, did you maybe assist the stream?
Nothing like to aim for specifically. Anyway, let's go back into the.
Sure. Alright, the cat's locked in the bathroom, guys. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh, I can wait to taste our progress. Ooh. The way the sweetness hits my stomach. It's like a punch to the gut. It truly tastes otherworldly. With this as our new base, I just know the final product will send us all the way home.
Roll.
Maybe the cat should play that way.
Yeah. Oh, cat's locked in the bathroom because she. Well, it was like a drop came out. I don't know if that's like Because she's a kitten, or well, the thing's in
Potty-
fucking heat, I think.
Potty trained her, or
No, she's potty trained, but I think she's in heat. I think it had something to do with that.
oh gosh.
Yeah, which I've never had a
is
cat
she
that
that
wasn't
old?
spayed before.
Do you guys? I mean, you do have a litter box there, right? In your room, or is it in different rooms?
Oh no, yeah, she has access to a litter box all the time. It's in my upstairs bathroom. All right, here's the thing. Let me, for those of you that don't know, you guys can hear what a hero I am. All right, dude. All right, I'm going out to dinner. PF Chang's, which is, you can make the jokes on your own, Chinese restaurant. Okay, I go to pull in this parking spot. There's a cat in the parking spot. I'm at a mall, like a fairly big mall here in central New York, and like the cat's not moving. It's just like huddled in the corner. It's also like 80 degrees, so it's on the blacktop. So I was just taking my mom out to dinner. I look at her. I'm like, can we put off dinner? Why? This cat's just gonna, like, somebody's gonna hit this thing, or it's gonna, like, just, I don't know, bake on the blacktop. So I'm in central New York. I'm not in the middle of nowhere or anything, man. It's not a big city here, but it's a decent sized area. Dude, you find a cat here, and it's just your problem now. None of the shelters around here are worth anything. There's no animal organization worth a damn in Syracuse. I don't know. I keep saying CNY. Yeah, it's Syracuse. Everybody knows where I live. Come at me, bro. Yeah, they're all fucking worthless, man. They just assume that you're trying to dump your cat on them. So I just thought I was going to take this cat in for a night or two, be a nice guy, make sure it didn't die in a parking lot, and then figured I would send it to a shelter that would kill it in a couple weeks, to make my conscience feel better. And, yeah, they're just all fucking worthless here, man. Screw all of these animal organizations here. That's if they're even open. But, yeah, so anyway, I'm stuck with a kitten now. I either have to keep her or literally just abandon her somewhere else. Those are literally my only two options.
So the kitten probably thinks you're its mother or something.
Yeah, it was a rough first week, and now she loves me now. Yeah, like, I mean, my arms got pretty scratched up the first couple weeks, and then she went into heat, and she got way more affectionate, so.
That's the wrong kind of affection. Oh my god.
She's, yeah.
How did you know that, though?
Oh,
I mean, it would be different than, like, a dog humping your leg, and you're like, okay, that's a bit different.
Oh, dude, it actually gets to be super obvious, because, I mean, she got, like, super affectionate really fast. She just moans and stuff all the time. And also, like, anybody that's had a cat in heat could probably tell you it's obvious, too. She literally, like, she never sits anymore. Like, when she sits, when she lays down on her stomach, her ass is still up in the air. She does that porn star, like, perfect butt arch all the time. That's her. She just goes around with her butthole presented everywhere. So yeah, she's definitely in heat, and I'm pretty sure she's still a kitten. She's pretty small. She's so damn long. But yeah, I'll have to get her spayed soon. So. All right. Well, anyway, that's my kitten story. That's why when I seem mad about my cat, well, she is really annoying, and also I really do have to lock her in the bathroom sometimes. She's got everything she needs in there, but she is nuts.
Have you had a cat that you said your previous cat was spayed?
Oh yeah, I've had a couple of cats. I'm crazy. I already had 2 cats and a dog, so now I'm a 34-year-old crazy cat lady. I've got 3 cats now. So.
Our next ingredient is the juice of a lemon slime.
Oh, that's cool. The juice of a lemon slime? Isn't that a little indelicate and ingredient for a delicacy? How about just lemon juice instead?
Unfortunately, it must be from a lemon slime. The juice will act to expand the dimensional door, helping keep it agape. Bro, no wonder the French spit so much.
I have no saliva left in my mouth to like.
I think the
lubricate it.
smoke. I think the smoking helps them.
How do they do that? How do they? Wait, how would smoke?
Well,
menthol
you just
flavor
it
probably-
you light the end of it and then you inhale, and then exhale.
Yeah, but how would that help keep your mouth from being dry?
It's just
I mean, unless it was menthol.
you always talk like a raspy Frenchman after you just start smoking for too long.
I mean, they wouldn't need to smoke to be raspy. Just talking like a French person gets you raspy.
Oh,
Unless
oh,
I'm
oh.
probably doing it wrong. That's the reason, right?
This is my French accent, and I smoke all day. Oh, oui, oui. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, to think that the simple lemon juice would do the trick? Know your place, Magellan. I am head chef of the quest. Of this quest.
Sorry, Patissier Knight. I just can't help being concerned at your innovative approach to chocolatiering. Would you quit worrying already, Magelli? Patissier Knight has everything under control. Now, we've got no time to waste. Let's go and squeeze us a lemon slime.
Oh, are you sure it's okay to just squeeze the juice out of the lemon slime?
I've never been surer than anything in my life. I did something similar before with a slimesicle, trust me.
You did? Oh, well, okay, if you say so. I must say, you lot have such an energy, ways of doing things in this world. Such a strange way of doing things in this world.
Oh, people are talking about skip tickets. We must get a significant amount in the quest. That's cool.
Well, I mean, what have we gotten before for skip tickets? Like 5 or 10? Like, it
Yeah.
must be a lot for people to actually care. I mean, it's okay. Like, the way you manage skip tickets is, like, if you're, like, low on them, you just... I don't know, you just go in with the team. And then you just space it out. Use it for what you really want to use it for. Like, really, really need it for. Like with the last event, we had XP up on some of the event missions, and it's like, well, if you skip on those with some of your weaker units, right, then you're going to get a whole lot of XP for them in the beginning, and maybe by the end they're strong enough that they could just auto the quests instead of wasting skip tickets. But
Oh yeah, for me, skip tickets are
space it out, just manage them.
yeah. For me, it's only for tome hell stages, which maybe not even be necessary anymore. I just don't want to actually have to build. I think they still might be tough enough that I have to build a team, but I'm not sure. At least like a resistant team.
You can get away with having 2 maxed out units and then 3 of your farming units. And
Yeah.
that should be good enough to auto. But then you lose like XP on 2 potential units. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh yeah,
Like,
good.
really lean on tickets.
Yeah, and I mean,
I would.
it's enough XP that I'm not saying to not worry about XP, but wouldn't be a big deal. But anyway, yeah, I use my skip tickets for Tome Hell and now Challenge. It's gonna be a while before I want to challenge Hell, or do auto the Hell stages, because there's a couple of them where you just need like a certain team. Like there's at least, aren't there like 2 at least that have Spell Reflect? I don't know. I just don't want to deal with them. Alright. Anyway. We have your lemon juice, Patissier Knight, and lots of it at that.
Magnificent. Then I shall waste no time and mix it into our chocolate mixture post haste.
Alright. This is the other cat. This is the one that I like.
Oh, this is the good one. This is the one that you'd probably treat a lot better.
Oh, yes. Yeah. She gets fed every day. The other one...
No. Oh, no. Okay, you're messing. That's
Yes.
That's that East Coast sarcasm.
Oh, yeah. We're all dicks here on the East Coast.
You talk like you're dicks, but hopefully you're still sweet on the inside, right?
Mm.
Some of them can actually be dicks. Okay. See, people here pretend to be nice where we are, and
Mm.
but they're really just fake.
Oh, are you
That's
West Coast?
California. Well, California, right? So it's like everyone in Cali is just fake as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Most
I
people
think
here are.
California would be a fantastic place if it weren't for all the Californians.
Maybe, maybe.
Al-
It
Also, I was
depends
a
which
truck
part
driver
you're in.
for a while, so California is like really nice to visit, but when you get stuck there, they hate truck drivers there literally. So, but the Mexican food is way better than the East Coast, dude. Way better. You have no idea. You can't get good
What
Mexican
do you
food on the
guys
East
have
Coast.
for Latinos? You guys have Puerto Ricans, right? Mostly.
Huh? Oh, I was gonna make a everywhere, everywhere they're coming. No, you can't make those jokes anymore. No, not so much up here. I mean, there are Hispanic people up here, but no. I'm in New
Well,
York,
I
but
mean, the
yeah, I mean down
Hispanics
in
that they
Florida,
have in
like down in Florida,
the
you can't get an
Hispanics that
Uber
they
driver
have
that
in New
speaks
York,
English.
but like the Hispanics that you do have in New York are mostly Puerto Rican, right? Like, because for California, it's definitely Mexican, and then for like Florida, it's probably Cuban.
I would imagine it. Yeah, I do think that. Yeah, I guess most of the Hispanic people here are Puerto Rican. I didn't really think about it. Yeah, I do know quite a few Puerto Rican people. Yeah. So.
They immigrated there, I think, once when it became a territory, right? Puerto Rico.
Yes. Yeah, it's a
Or
territory. Yeah.
yeah, so once when legally they could just come here, they just immigrated, and I think New York was, I don't know why it was the destination, but it was.
Mhm. Oh
Armenians
well.
did a similar thing, right? Like in 1915 when they all like ran away from like genocide and stuff like that. They settled down, I think, in Los Angeles, a lot of them Boston, different places. So it's
Oh well. Our
similar
local
story. They
mayor
get
is
people here.
trying to make Syracuse a big sanctuary city. To look cool for the other blue state mayors on the TV. So they're literally bussing in people from the border here, which is awesome. But oh, sorry, man. I'm a Fox News Republican, so like, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
great.
I, I know.
Let's get
I've
illegals
heard.
up here. Uh, but
Well, Syracuse is more right leaning, right? Isn't it?
no, it's
Right.
big enough to be blue. Yeah, it's funny that the map of New
Which
York
part
is
of New
red
York
except for
is
you got a blue dot on Syracuse, Rochester, Albany, and maybe Buffalo. I can't remember. There's a couple of major cities along the I-90, and then New York City, of course. But yeah, it's like 5% of the map by area, and then 90% of the population.
See, it's such a weird country, America, because I don't understand how someone could be in political power, say in like a city, and that pushes other people outward that don't want to be in the city, and then other people in the rural areas that don't like political party run away to the cities, and it just becomes polarized. It's weird.
Oh,
Like
I mean
other
that's like
countries around the
Colorado is the
world
biggest
have
example.
like they don't
Colorado
have
just
like
has
political
Denver as their
culture. They
liberal.
just have like an ethnic, like an ethnic culture. They don't
Mm.
really how do I say that? Their culture doesn't revolve around political lines. It's cultural lines. So like if you're in Armenia, for example, like 97, 98% of people there are like Armenian, and there's
Mm.
a few Yezdis, and I think you guys say Yazidi. It's a very bizarre ethnic group that you probably don't know,
Mm.
and maybe Assyrians or something like that. And I I don't know if you've ever heard of what's that one other one that they wanted a country. They're in Iranian kind of descent, uh,
Mm.
in the Middle East, North Syria. Have you ever heard of them? Ah, why is this escaping my brain now? I should know of all people. But yeah, there's another group of people there. So it's very small little ethnic groups, but everyone's in their like little enclaves, and
Mm.
they get along with everyone. It's like no one, because like Armenia is kind of like a sanctuary, kind of like in the Middle East. Like there's not a lot of safe countries to go to in the Middle East,
Oh yeah.
especially if you're part of a different ethnic or religious group. So it's like a lot of the Yazidis and those goodness, I can't remember the other names of the other people, but they kind of have a safe haven over there in Armenia because Armenians don't want to bother anybody. So it's so I don't know. It's just I just find it bizarre that America can have people so pushed out. and they just do that. It's like you guys lack a culture, and then it's replaced with politics. It's
Oh,
it's strange.
well, I mean, tribalism is a natural thing, and it used to be. I was just hearing somebody talk about this, maybe like Shapiro or something. But I mean, yeah, it's we've got it used to religion used to be a big tribal thing, and then race has always just been, unfortunately, an obvious one. I mean, it's just an obvious
Well,
trait, and
there you
people
go.
are naturally
That's a good example to use because,
tribalistic.
like,
But now politics has
well,
become a tribe.
yeah, I mean, like religion, because like there were other, I believe there were atheist philosophers and other things in like the 19th century. No, not 19th. I want to say, yeah, 19th century, late 19th century, early 20th century, that were worried about where an, a society post-religion would head, even though they were atheists themselves, right?
Mm.
Like, who's that one guy who said God was dead?
Nietzsche.
There's Nietzsche. Yeah, Nietzsche.
Although I hate
He
to
was
say
an
it.
atheist, but
Sorry, we're
but
going
he was
really off
always
track, man.
afraid of what would replace that.
Mm.
He was afraid of that because he thought, okay, so this is like the opiate of the masses, right? Kind of. That's not
Oh,
his
yeah.
quote.
No,
But
I
like
go where you're
he
going with,
thought
and
that.
yeah, politics has definitely taken the place of religion, for sure.
Well, in a sense. So it's like, so ethnic groups have their own kind of cultural things going for them, and then in America you don't have an ethnic culture necessarily. Everyone's some maybe. I mean, I have an ethnic culture and I'm in America, so maybe there's other exceptions like that too. But it's like there's no shared culture.
Yeah.
There's no shared culture between all of us. I mean, you're already super different from me, so it's
Mm.
like, yeah. So I don't know. I feel like the absence of that leads to people, other things filling that void. Anything to fill the void. So,
Hey, man, I just use drugs and
back to the
alcohol.
game though.
Yeah.
Yeah, drugs and
Hey, man.
that's a
Oh,
common one, right?
and fast food. Ugh.
Munch, munch.
All right, so
Do
it's
I
up up for you, Frenchie.
do we read the munch munch? No, I'm not gonna do that. Unless
Munch
if
munch.
I had some chips or something on the side. But
The power punch of sweetness is met by a pleasantly tart finish. Goodness me, what a concoction! I can see what the juice of the lemon slime.
I can see. Is that even correct grammar? I can see what the juice of a
Oh,
lemon
I
slime
think it
was
is just
necessary now.
yeah, can see that.
Okay, there you go.
I can see that the juice of the lemon slime was necessary now. Magellan, how silly of you to think a mere lemon juice would work.
Okay, that was definitely German. Yeah.
Why am I the bad guy all of a sudden? Good boy, Cloud. Good boy.
Just jesting, you silly slime.
These? Okay.
These chocolates are something else, though.
You wouldn't be concocting a story of your own by having us make chocolates for you. Would you, Seraphy? Alright. Hey, we're getting marks along the way here, too. That helps. This will be like, what, 21 of them, probably? We need 30 for the orb, so that's good.
This should be an easy event, though. It's mostly like a filler, right? Not a filler, but it's like an in between.
Yeah, and that's I don't know if you were hearing me say this before. I don't know if it's a big deal or not, but JP had like 17, 18 days for this, and we have 10. This is over the 18th. Or no, the 15th.
Well, isn't everything faster paced for us anyway?
I think that's the
Hopefully,
norm.
though, hopefully we're getting like more like metals and gems at like a higher rate than they were, though, if it's only going to last 10 days.
You would think, but man, we both know that that's like not gonna happen. They didn't even change the numbers on Summerfest, dude. I don't know if you heard or remember my rants on that. I'm like, Summerfest would be acceptable as a shitty carbon copy event if they could have taken 20 minutes to update numbers on it.
Most people run the battle roads on auto now or something like that, and then they're able to get their medals that way. So I think we'll be fine.
That gets you a few hundred a night, but like, actually the
few hundred. No, like okay, no. Like, did you see how many medals you were getting with the half anniversary?
The half anniversary was different. The half anniversary dropped a lot more.
You were getting like three and a half on average for each run. It was crazy.
Yeah, it dropped a lot more, but
if you ran it the entire day, assuming that you have to clear, let's say you don't have any breaks, you're just on the game all the time, and all you do is clear your dailies, you clear the quests for the event quests for the daily event quests and whatnot, and you then switch back to farming, say, well, you did your arena matches as well, everything's included, and then you switch back to doing the battle road just on auto. If you did that the entire day, you'd average maybe like 8,000 a day, something like that. Just off of that.
Oh, I mean, if we did it all day, but
yeah, if you did.
Yeah.
And assuming you have to take breaks to use your stamina for, I don't know, the event.
But speaking of stamina, I'm gonna cap if we don't get going through the story.
Okay.
All right, come on, Frenchie.
Your efforts have brought us far, but we still have more ingredients to gather, my friends.
What's next, chef?
I require a Bodkin Boyer's arrow.
An arrow? What in the world would you need one of those for?
You lack the culinary imagination. Never ceases to amaze me, Magellan. Oh. If you so wish it, mayhap you should take up the whisk and wooden spoon and make the chocolate your mixture.
Magelli, for the last time, stick to reading recipes and not making them. But I'm just a novice when it comes to the kitchen. But sure.
And just how do you propose Seraphie fly through the dimensional door without a projectile to send her through?
Hear that, Magelli? What teleporting treat doesn't have an arrow as an ingredient? Are you even paying attention? Obviously. Alright, let's just blow this thing up. Can't have a dimension jumping chocolate without arrows. Let's snatch some of Botkin Bower's arrows quick. Look out for the quick pincer attack by the troll coming up from the rear. Oh, that's right. You can't even see him down there. I couldn't tell what that little pink thing was. I'm like, oh, that's the new event unit. Looks like a little messed up mini queen slime. Alright. As ordered, here's a quiver's worth of Bodkin Bower arrows, chef. I would like it on record that I'm against eating anything with arrows in it. We could choke to death.
Oh, this is tiny.
Oh, right. That's what she said.
You'd be saying that about yourself, though, right? Because you said that's what she said. I mean, that's not what she said for me.
I just can't pass up a chance to say that's what she said.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Then it's just as well that this pastier knows well how to cook an arrow into his recipes. Is it not?
Not sure. Not sure that's a justification.
all I need to do is blend it.
Is that a T? Is everything frozen? What's going on?
I don't know.
Blend the arrow into the mixture. And voila.
Oh, it hiccuped on you?
Yeah, for a second. Maybe we'll have to switch to my other phone. Not sure. Which would be a second.
The mixture is ready. Please, if you would, Seraphi. Don't mind if I do. My word. It's like an arrow into my palette.
Because there's an E there, so you actually pronounce the consonant, right?
It's just palette. Yeah.
Palette? It's
Yeah.
actually palette?
Yeah.
Parlette. As if I've been pierced by a delicious dart. If anything can send me back, it's this bolting bonbon. Though it is almost needs something to help round it off. I'm impressed, Seraphi. You show great pudding making promise.
No, I can't make it. Purr. I don't think I can do a purr
We
sound.
have to bring in the cat for that.
Yeah. Yeah, she purrs plenty now.
You just roll your R, but make it a P sound. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the other phone as quick as I can.
Alright. I'm gonna go burn some stam then. Let's see. Oh, there's like a lot of stages here. All right. Oh, there's one hiding in the back. Son of a bitch. Oh, we get marks for these too. So the
Well, at least it wasn't, an arena match and you lost points with the unit being all the way back there.
yeah, exactly. You can tell it's not an arena match because I didn't throw a temper tantrum.
Oh no, is that what happens?
Yes, quite often. Yes. This is fucking horse shit. God damn it.
But,
How'd I get
but
slapped?
Come on, I hear you're actually doing well on arena this week.
I was. I think I'm at 23. Although,
That's not bad.
which I would
You
actually
get
be
a
in the...
trophy for that.
I would be number 20 if it weren't for the rampant arena cheating, which there were definitely
Well, hey,
Definitely
I think-
three
I think
cheaters
that's
on
gonna
today.
Get taken care of, which isn't that bad. Every week seems to pop up like a new thing, right?
Hmm.
Maybe there's a different way people cheat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I think maybe you were there when I mentioned it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't agree with the thing. I think they at least need to word things better. All right, so you don't want to do a reward. You don't want to do compensation until afterwards so that it doesn't do more cheat. That's bullshit. People are going to cheat no matter what. But fine, go with that excuse if you want. But you need to word clearly, there is a mistake. We are working on it. And then afterwards, when it is resolved, you will be compensated for this
So
inconvenience.
It's kind of like this, Chase. Like imagine I'm pretty sure you understand how companies can't like say stuff, otherwise it lets the cheaters know and other things.
Mm.
Like imagine if they were a country, right?
Mm.
So like America can't let the American people know something is going on sometimes because that would leak the information out to the enemies as well. So then, and that kind of
Oh
ruins
no,
the whole thing.
I get
So
what
it's
you're
kinda like
saying,
that.
but like, they're telling us right now that the cheating is just like, sorry guys, we're not gonna do anything about it right now. Like,
I think they will. I think that because they've
maybe.
had a pretty good track record, and
Yeah, but
I think they will. I think no other gotcha games had that good of a track record of taking out cheaters that quickly, right? Like some games take like what 2
Well,
years,
it's
if at all.
well, it's been 3. I don't know. I don't know much about that stuff, but I think they're doing a terrible job of communicating because I don't know that they will. That they're going to
Well,
compensate people for the
okay, so
like. You know,
you
here's the
haven't been
thing
at
with
the
a
top of the charts, right?
with a
Like, did
player
you know
base
that
this
they've
small, like a lot of like most of the spending players are in the top 100 of this game, so it's actually not far-fetched even a little bit. It's completely within the realm of possibility. It is guaranteed, actually, that the top earning players in this game have been screwed out of ranks. There's no reason, right now, there's no reason to think we'll ever be
I've been
compensated.
screwed out of ranks. I've been screwed out of the top 10. I've been screwed out of the top 50. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's
And-
happened. But
And here's the compensation we're going to get.
You were privy to like all the other changes that have happened, right? Like they caught a lot of the arena cheaters. They caught a lot of the cheaters that they noticed on some of the other boards. Like
And also, no apology for it, no real mention of it. They call
They're
it
not
a
done.
they
They're not done
call
yet,
it a
I think.
display error. They've called the rankings a display error.
It
Okay.
was technically. I mean, they
No,
displayed
technically
the
it's people
incorrect truth.
cheating.
It wasn't the correct thing. That's the only way they could have worded it that lets us know, like the people who are in on it, not in on it, like the people who are involved with the community now. That's like a message to us, right? Because we know better, right? And then everyone else is like, oh, okay, that's a thing, interesting. That's all about. But they say that as like a coded message to us, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this iridescent orb is basically automatic. You will get 30 marks because I've already got 24. And I'm sure everyone in chat is probably done with everything by now. So, good. We don't have to sweat like, oh man, am I going to get enough marks for the orb? Like, we're good on that now. Day 1, part 2.
Yeah.
Is it going to let me
I
do
think
it?
were you aware that there was also other cheating as well? I think
I heard about
there was
Orochi.
cheating- There was cheating with Orochi, but it wasn't just that. Like people saw, I think on Bjorn, there were people at the top of Bjorn as well, and we saw them at the top of the leaderboard because they're just clearing Bjorn too many times, and they had units like Orochi maxed. They had Bjorn like cleared every time. Like some accounts literally can't clear Bjorn in one turn, but they were, right?
Oh, even
So,
the
but
best
because
accounts,
they were at
like
the top of
unless
the
you're talking about
leaderboards-
fully awakened stuff, like one turning or sorry, clearing Bjorn on one key, I've come to the realization is RNG. Like,
some people's accounts it was actually possible, right?
well, like I
But,
mean,
like, for my account, like the best I got, I think Bjorn down to was like 75% of his HP I took out, something like that, maybe less.
Yeah.
I think I got him down to 24, maybe 20. I don't know.
well, it comes down to
Like, some
Sorrow's
people
MP.
like- yeah. But if you had other better units as well, and your Sorrow was maxed, I could have seen myself clearing it. And I think I could have came up with a consistent strategy for clearing it that didn't require RNG.
Right,
But,
so
yeah.
there's like a
But that's definitely not a thing for lower level accounts, and because there was a leaderboard for Bjorn, we were able to see who was cheating, because some people were just at the top of that, and we're just like, why?
oh yeah, guys with like S3
Why
units
didn't
and
those
maxed
people that they
Orochi.
just put themselves at the top of the leaderboard, make themselves a target for like just, getting banned, because they did get banned, so that was good. They got banned. And so this is just the newest, latest thing of arena cheaters. I don't know why they've came out of the woodwork or what's happened here, but here we are.
Yeah, I
So
think they said that we'd be able to look at the. Oh, yep, there it is. You just have to scroll. Yeah, where was I? Okay, so it's reset, but I think you can. Event ranking. This is still up, right? Okay. Yeah, where did I end at? Because I did. Yeah, I did a few more today. 278 for me. Okay.
that's not bad.
I tied with Tropical Visions. That guy's a scrub. Who cares?
I'll have to check what I am on that later.
Uh, yeah, you were pretty hardcore on it, right?
I did pretty well.
I could have.
I don't
I would have gotten
I
like
think
a
I
rank or two higher, but like
too
the
low.
I went in the first time like a fucking moron. Like literally like I'm not gonna look at anything, and I just like went in like balls to the wall, and like I was doing like 10% damage every time because I wasn't doing anything close to
But if you
properly.
look at all those top accounts right in front of you, like uh, none of them have like weird boxes. They all make sense, right?
Yeah,
Like because we reported it.
I can't
I mean,
believe it was even possible to do it 74
but
times.
it's like it is. It was.
Nightblade was right behind him. Like, is Nightblade a whale? I didn't know Nightblade
We're
was a whale like that. Okay.
uh, did you see what the rewards? There was something like 1,500 slime knights that you could kill for bounty,
Oh,
and that would give you like 3 keys each time
dude,
at some of the higher rewards or something like that.
I
Like, so
literally
if they
like
got every single key, so if they refreshed with gems and did the towers over and over and over and over again until they killed enough metal knights to kill all 1,500, and if they cleared it in one try every time, yeah, they could do 78. That's not impossible. Because 78 would just be like 780 keys, right? Technically, that's
I'm
possible.
I'm not I'm not sure. I don't think I just don't think getting it in one key like 90% of the time is even possible. But then again, I don't know what a maxed sorrow is like. Well, let me see. What's his I could do math, but 303 MP. What's the MP on mine? Because that's the limiting factor here on me. Although when you have Giuliante max, she'll start contributing too. But
I think a max sorrow was hitting like 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, something like that. So like
that
almost
much more.
12,000.
See, mine hits for
Like
2453.
like I'm talking when you had that's with the defense down, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm triple attack buff, triple debuff defense. I did 2453. One awakened
Right.
sorrow,
So you
and my sorrow
so
claws are
so
actually like set up for
yeah,
uh
people were using the flail instead of the claws for
damage.
that one because Bjorn didn't have a lot of agility, so they weren't missing anyway. So they're building with the flail. They were also building, I think, not with agility cloak. They had just armor, so that way a little bit of survivability. But yeah, you should with a max sorrow. People were hitting like 4,000 something. I don't know what the number is, but like it was 4,000 something per each square, and that's 3 squares, so it's like 12, 3,000. Who knows?
Yeah.
Um, per hit, like once when they had all the stacks up. So that's that's a hell of a lot of damage. So
Well, here's the thing on that. Unless you're bringing, I mean, maybe they put sap on one of their other units too. They, you know what, they must have because there are just way too many runs where scrap metal won't connect with the defense debuff. Like that
no,
that part
I
is a
think they
lot
were
of
just
RNG.
yeah. I mean, they could have brought sap, but there's also the chance that they just brought a lot of damage dealing units because they might not have wanted to introduce RNG. They might just have wanted to deal a lot of damage. So the attack ups were probably guaranteed. So you could like bring, I don't know, Giuliante and do her AoE attack up on everybody or something. and that wouldn't be a bad bet.
Because I was
I
bringing.
was using Bianca personally because I didn't, my box being what it is.
Mm.
So I was just attack upping with with Bianca.
No, but
Similar story for you.
what's that?
But yeah, I really wanted to point out, Square or aiming or whatever it was, whoever they are, I don't know. They did get rid of those bots. So, I mean, not bots, the cheaters on Bjorn's.
Yeah.
And,
They get rid of
so
a
that's
few a
not bad.
week, but I mean, the Bjorn is small potatoes, but
got a
like,
new set of cheaters. That's what it is.
yeah, but here's the thing. Right now, I have no reason to believe that they're going to compensate players for screwing them out of ranked things. I mean, the players that like, if most of the top arena players are spenders, and there's,
I,
it's hard to be a light spender in this game. You're either free to play or a fucking whale, basically.
I'm not a spender.
No.
I'm right now.
You also like you researched what units to get for arena. Like, I think I don't know if you talked about it and I heard, or like just looking through your box, you have the right units. So you knew what to go for, and obviously with the rates in this game, you got a little bit lucky. But
a little bit. I mean,
yeah.
a lot of the A ranks, I'm using like, so this week I've been getting by with Hellion, Slan, Rhinoceros, occasionally Umbra, Bone Baron, and I want to say that D ranked, so Great Saber Cup. That's what I've been getting by with this week.
I'm actually just bringing my F rank Ghost instead of the D rank. Screw the D rank. I didn't like any of the D ranks. I just brought the Ghost.
Yeah, but that's gonna get you a heal. But it's kind of hard to turn with that. Or I mean, I don't even 2-turn very frequently. I'm not gonna lie. This week, I'm averaging about 1 2-turn a day and 2 3-turns every day.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I actually all right. I think this D rank. Foo Dog. I think he's probably one of the best D ranks.
Yeah, but you're not going to use attack up, right? You're not going to waste a whole turn
for my 15-point unit.
I range anyways, so
I just might, man. He also, I mean, well, here's the thing. This week,
right?
You can't. Everything's 5 squares away. You can't hit anything with him. The units that can hit the first turn are Slan and Boreal Serpent. Those are those like the only 2 A ranks that can?
If someone is in the wings, if someone's in the wings, you can hit them with 3 or 4 move unit, right?
I think so. Yeah. Honestly, it feels like rare for me to have an opponent there.
If they're not in the wings, then I don't know. You could move, say, like an Umbra or something there who has crack.
But honestly, the only reason I'm not using Foo Dog is because I didn't want to deal with putting a move on him. Foo Dog needs a scroll.
Enough range to hit the back line. So there's that. And then you could use Bone Baron. Bone Baron's a great addition as well.
You know what, Bone Baron, just because of his movement, actually is a good idea this week.
Yeah, the way to go is, I want to say AoE and high mobility damage. So units like Slan, units like Boreal, units like, I don't know, what's the name? The Black Dragon, because Black Dragon has breath, so it has a little bit of range and it has 3 movement. So for turn 1, you're usually going to breath, unless if someone's in the wing. If they're in the wing, then you use a physical. If they're not in the wing, then you breath, turn 1, and then you use physical on turn 2. It's not bad, but you definitely want Boreal to do consistent 2 turns. And then it gets really complicated. Like, how do you build your Slan? What's your Slan build right now?
Oh, I just put my Sorrow Nails on him, which have a little bit of agility and the inherent
what about his armor?
bang. I probably put the bang or the beast armor on him.
Which one?
Is there more than one beast armor? I put the furry one on him, the chest piece.
You
you might want to switch to the agility one, unless if your cloak of evasion has more agility, then give that to him.
Oh, that's
He
right. Yeah, I
doesn't
should
need-
put the cloak on him. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And,
anyway,
so
but the listed
and
D
then
units
I
here,
would-
I'm not really liking any of them. That's why I went with my ghost.
you have to teach them something. You have to teach them something. So look at the attack and look at the HP on Great Saber Cub really quick.
Oh yeah. Which one is? I stare at the list and I can't see anything.
Row 3 on the right.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that's wow. He's 343 at only 70. Cool. So I mean, he'll be
Yeah, you
360.
Drop a liquid metal sword on him, and I don't know, the arena armor or the beast armor. Then he has a lot of HP.
You know, his HP is better than I thought it was. Yeah.
I can get his HP past 700 something. Like sometimes like even 768 or something ridiculous like that if I wanted to.
How many of these medals do I
But
get,
the-
sir?
The only problem with him is his agility, right? So you either have what I would do is I would teach B rank ability to Great Saber Cub. The best one ability coverage wise is probably Blizzard Rush, so it's crack. So you could do that for him, or there's another unit in the D's, Peeper. So if you have Crackle, you could teach Peeper Crackle, and then you have a B rank spell to use on Peeper. So that way, you know, you could stay back a bit, but also hit people turn 1 and turn 2. He has decent wisdom, not quite at the cap, but pretty close once when you have...
Oh, Peeper actually has a wisdom score? Okay.
Yeah, mine's... my Peeper is max awakened, and I think he has like 198 wisdom, no items, I think.
Oh, well, that's good to know. I just didn't feel like bothering with a scroll. I just, well, or really it was
we've
more
just
about the
been- I think
tomes.
the game's been really generous lately with the scrolls, especially for global. I think we had more than
Sorry,
JP, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't mean scrolls. I meant tomes. I just didn't want to bother with tomes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was
Um,
running low. I had to switch over to the all-purpose ones.
Yeah.
Can you make this a bit bigger? I can't see anything.
That's what she said.
Ah,
Yeah,
did
I'm
it
just
again.
I'm just gonna go through it now because I've actually got to get to bed soon. So,
Gotcha.
yeah. I'm actually sorry, guys. I'm gonna skip the story. But, let me see. We're going on. Yeah. So, what rank are you on Arena this week?
6 yesterday, 7 today.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that high up. I thought I
didn't
was the
realize
hot
I was
shot
that
this
high
week.
up either. I wasn't paying attention initially. I was like, I think I was way lower than that. But then I popped up because like day 1, you'll get people that occasionally did get lucky. I think especially with the bots. I got really unlucky with the bots because the bots for me were like all had defensive positioning. Which is
Oh,
like a dick
yeah.
move on aiming's part because it's like, oh come on.
I didn't feel
you're
like I
really
did
gonna let
amazing
that
on the
affect
bots. Yeah.
people's arena score. Why would the bots be so far back? But hey, at least the bots didn't have the S ranks, right? They switched the bots.
Yeah. And they got the Halloween ghost in there. Did you see that?
Which one was that? Yeah, the vendor ghost.
No,
No.
the one from the Halloween event.
Oh, I must have missed it.
Yeah, they've got an unattainable unit as in the arena now.
Yeah, it must have been on the JP though.
Um,
They
so
had
yeah, the
Halloween a lot earlier than we did, and they must have had Half Annie way after that. They had Half Annie. I want to say before they had
well, it was January
Valentine's Day.
16th for them,
Yeah, so that makes sense.
which theirs actually hit on their anniversary date. I was a little, I first of all I had a family vacation, so the 6 month hitting early was a giant pain for me. It really took a lot of the fun out of it. Also, in my mind, I mean, maybe I whine too much. A lot of people tell me that, but it made the 6 month anniversary not our anniversary celebration. It made it the next carbon copied event that Global was due for. That's it. Although they did still do something nice. They did something pretty generous on the actual
I mean, if you don't
6-month date.
But if you think about it, a lot of players like that aren't like us probably aren't looking into JP. So for them, it's not a carbon copy, right? For them, it's like, oh, this is a totally new thing, right? But for someone who's looked at JP, you're just like, oh, it's the exact same thing. But if you didn't look, you wouldn't know, right?
I really don't know like the percentage of like gacha players that pay attention to that stuff. Because like I know that there's over
That's
10.
the point I'm trying to make. I don't think they would know.
Yeah, because
I
well,
don't
I'll
think they
I'll,
would've
I'll
known.
tell
I
you
don't
that
think they
like
would've
there's
paid
over
attention.
10,000 players, but like nobody watches YouTube videos. Now, granted, like the quality isn't that high on definitely not mine. I think Platt's a better streamer than I am, but like his when he was still doing videos regularly, his views were, he was getting like 500 a pop, which is fucking nothing. Like our community doesn't really care about stuff, I guess. So, which
No,
I can't
just
imagine
think
playing a
they
gacha without
do they
wanting
not
to.
care, or are they just less active, or something else? Who knows? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. I was looking at JP's numbers for their views, and they seem to be like in the 10,000s range. Some of these people, some people like 20,000. And then I looked at like their earlier numbers might have been a bit higher. I looked at other games because I remember I used to play Fire Emblem Heroes, and when I was watching the global had like 50, 60, sometimes 30,000, views. Now it's like down to about like 10,000, I think. I haven't played that game in a long time, but I had to check. So the global for Fire Emblem Heroes YouTube views is just as big as JP for Dragon Quest. So Dragon Quest just maybe it isn't a big game, even in Japan, because it's like people say Japan, oh, it's huge in Japan, but it's like, well, even Japan, it's not doing like crazy, right?
Well, what gets me about the game not doing very well here is like, it is a good game.
Good. Like, there's a reason why I quit Fire Emblem Heroes. Well, that wasn't bad,
Mhm.
but it was definitely like eating up time, and it was just like there's no point in playing this game. That's what it felt like at a certain point. But this game it's so fun, man. This is the most fun I've had, I think, in a while. And then especially for a gotcha. Come on.
Yeah.
For a gotcha, this is really good for gotcha. I feel like we've been spoiled, and since it's just like an IP that a lot of people just probably don't know or care about, it's probably just unknown, and it's just gonna stay that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
Like I said-
Hopefully, Japan releases a game that is like Fire Emblem Awakening level of notoriety or something, and they have like a huge influx of newcomers, and maybe, I don't know, this gotcha can have like a revitalization moment after that or something. I feel like Dragon Quest desperately could, well, any game company really could have a hit success like that. That would be nice for them. I feel like Dragon Quest deserves it. Why not? But that's something they need to revitalize the series. Just a hit game, completely new, reworked something. Are you familiar with? I know I'm drawing analogies from Fire Emblem. Are you familiar with those games?
I'm only. I know that there's a gacha, and I've never actually played a Fire Emblem game, but I know that they're grid-based tactical RPGs. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So the reason why I kind of went into Fire Emblem Heroes was because I was like, okay, it's grid-based. And if you look at Dragon Quest Tact, or you look at any...
And then
a
I was
lot of
very
these
tempted to try that Landgrisser game, but I don't know anything about Landgrisser, so I just didn't bother.
Well, a lot of these games are kind of grid-based, right? Like, we have tiles that you walk on in Dragon Quest Tact, so it's very similar. So for me, I was like, oh, you know what? Gotchas aren't my thing, but I was like, I like Fire Emblem, and Fire Emblem kind of already has a grid system, and this has a grid system, so it's just kind of like a natural fit. So that's why I went into it, but it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't the same. Because like Fire Emblem has a story, your units can die, and if your units die, they actually die, you don't get them back, stuff like that.
Oh, in the gacha, or you are talking about the video game, right?
And the actual game, not the gotchas.
Oh, okay.
Gotchas are if you pay for a unit, you lose it, and then you actually lose it.
'Cause, you
People
know,
would lose their mind.
I
man.
did
They
play a
lost
couple
their
hours of
gotcha
Shadow
unit.
Dragon. So
I spent
yeah.
like God knows how much money to get.
That's why I was like incredulous there. Incredulous there. I was like, wait, you can lose your unit?
They
It's
just have too many characters, too many units. They had like, I want to say with Fire Emblem Heroes, they had like, if they had like 3 different versions of a same character, right? There could be like a Christmas version of, I don't know, Emperor Slime or something, and then a Halloween version of someone else, and they just kept doing that for like skins basically. And they could just do that an unlimited amount of times. And it was just like, okay, so there's just no end to this. And I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel the game, so I stopped. But yeah, if you didn't know, like Fire Emblem kind of had a flop a while ago with what game was it? The one with I want to say Ike. You've played Super Smash Brothers Brawl or Super Smash Brothers Ultimate?
Well, I know. Yeah, I've played some Smash Bros. Yeah. You know, my favorite is still the N64 one. Like, I would play that one, and the new ones don't interest me at all.
I feel like Melee wasn't bad. I think compared to Brawl, Melee was definitely probably better.
Well, no, I'd still rather play the N64 version. But I really only played that, and then I played the Switch one, and it's a good game, but I just got bored with it really quickly. Like, it just wasn't doing it for me.
Okay, so you weren't familiar with. Okay.
Also, here's the thing. I also I hate Breath of the Wild. I think that game sucks. I fucking hate it. I don't know how anybody likes it.
I haven't got a Switch yet, so I've never got to play any of the Switch games other than just like what my friends have, you know. Because I got to play Smash Ultimate on someone else's console, but that's it.
Yeah. Usually it drives people nuts if I tell them I don't like Breath of the Wild, but dude, it's a fucking chore to do anything in that game. I'm sure you know that like your weapon breaks all the time.
I heard about that. Even the like legendary weapons, right? Like
the legendary ones will break and then they recharge on their own, or something like that.
What does that mean?
It means that like you use it for a bit and then you have to let it sit and recharge.
So it heals itself, it repairs itself, like self-repairing, or
from what I understand, yes.
Okay, so you don't like lose the Master Sword.
And here's the thing: it's not like, oh, okay, I fought like 5 or 6 monsters with this thing and it's broke. It's like, no, you swung it like 10 times and now it's gone. Like, you might be able to take on 2 mobs with a weapon. That's about it from what I remember. It's fucking ridiculous. Also, like, oh, there's a big open world that you can explore. But you have to choose between stamina, you know, to be able to climb things, or hearts. And everyone will tell you, like, just get the stamina, that's what you need, screw the hearts. Except everything does, like, you know, things start doing, like, 3, 4, 5 hearts of damage, like, really fast. So, you know, it's like, oh, look, I found this new place, and everything one-shots me. Everything one-shots you. I'm like, I fucking hate playing this game. You constantly have to, like, cook food to buff yourself, but, like, you cook food one piece at a time.
There's no difficulty setting or anything like that?
No, I'm pretty sure there's no... I don't think Zelda's ever have difficulty settings other than, like, second quests. No, dude, I hated it. I thought it was terrible. But yeah, no, everybody it's the best game ever.
Maybe they took from all those other survival games, you know, like, I don't know, Minecraft. Don't they have, like, a health bar and, like, hunger levels in Minecraft and stuff like that?
Oh, it's not hunger. It's just that you, like... I don't think there's hunger in Breath of the Wild. You need food for the buffs. And so it doesn't... From what I remember, I think it doesn't last that long. You need quite a bit of it.
So it's like The Witcher or something.
But here's the thing.
You get some sort of buff or enchantment.
You need quite a bit of food to go through the game, from what I remember. And you don't cook anything in stacks. You cook everything one piece at a time. And there's an animation...
What modern games do you feel like they were taking from, like... to make that game? Like, what did they draw inspiration from, or just straight up steal?
Oh god, it's been so long since I've really thought about it.
Have you played the Witcher series?
I was gonna say Witcher 3. I didn't play the series. I played Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is the best game of all time. Fight me. It's a fact. It's true. Best game ever. No, dude, I fell in love with The Witcher, and it's like it's so good that I'm like, no, no, no. I don't mean I think it's the best game ever. I mean like this is obviously the best game ever. No, I understand that's not really a thing, but I mean, no, it's the most impressive game I've ever seen.
Do you feel like Breath of the Wild takes at all from that, just with the enchantments, like you said, food or something? I don't know.
Dude, I don't even remember how food worked in The Witcher now. Didn't it gave you like an hour buff or something?
Not
It's not.
food, but like potions or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
No, it's not really like that.
Because
And
you're a
the
Witcher, right? And then you could take something and it changes you for a bit, alters you.
I mean the combat isn't worlds different, but I don't know the Zelda
But you
combat. I
have
remember
to
like the one
prep
tough
for
thing
a
I
fight.
did, and then the
Like if there's
bosses
a
they rely
monster
on.
that you're taking out, you have to prep for that monster sometimes. Like if it's your dragon, you would have to prep certain things before.
Oh yeah, that was just oils and stuff, and also I just never did those
Yeah,
things.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like or a griffin or something.
No, it was just general buffs in that game. I think I don't really remember. I'm probably pissing somebody off by explaining it poorly, but
And so, what would you say is the difference between that and like buffing yourself with food in like Breath of the Wild or something, or is it the same?
uh, well, no. Here's the I don't remember exactly how the buffs work, but I remember that I needed food like all the time. But it's the preparation of it. You have
Could
to
you
cook.
get by without it, or would it be just like impossible?
I don't know if impossible is the right term, but like I feel like you always needed it, and it took forever to cook. It was literally a chore every time you wanted to do something. So if you wanted to go do something tough, you needed to have a buttload of good weapons, and then not fight anything along the way where you use them either. And then you'd have to have the right food. You'd have to sit and cook the food at a campfire. Um, I don't know. Maybe things get easier as you go through the story too, but like I played the game for a few hours and it never stopped being a chore.
So, say for like The Witcher or something, where you are going against a dragon, you need like fire resistance or some other thing, or you need to enchant your weapon or something to be able to, I don't know. Do you ever have to buff yourself to be able to do specific types of damage on like some certain creature? Like
No, I think they were just general attack. They were just general attack and defense buffs in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, so Breath of the Wild was more general.
I think most of the food was
more specific to a creature because you have to have knowledge about the creature and take it out. No.
Yeah. I think in well, here's the thing, Breath of the Wild. I think the food was generally for.
Witcher, though?
Huh?
Did it take a lot of time in Witcher just prepping?
Oh no, because like you literally just went into the menu and applied an oil. Also, I never did that.
Where do you get the oil?
You make it once and then you can apply it. The potions generally have you can use them 3 to 5 times, and then every time you rest, all of your potions are automatically refilled. You have to use like a piece of you have to use a bit of alcohol, but there's so much of it, it's ridiculous.
So there's no like it's not difficult to make them. Then.
No, and also unless you're playing on the highest difficulty, it's also just not necessary to use them either. Like they just help. You'll do like 20% more damage to vampires if you put the right oil on your blade. That's about it.
Okay, so they're not. So not until you're at the higher levels are they like absolutely necessary.
Yeah. So the better explanation that in Zelda, I think the most important food generally gave you.
Okay.
It would temporarily buff your HP. Like so, if you had 3 hearts, it would give you like 5 temporary hearts or something like that. Which was pretty important because the strategy was generally to go for extra stamina to climb things. So
you are on the high. Let's assume you are on the highest difficulty of The Witcher.
Mhm.
How long does specific oils take? Like, where you said 20% more damage to vampires. Would that take Breath of the Wild levels of like tediousness to try to make all those ahead of time?
oh no, because The oils, they're just permanent. Once you have them, you can just apply them to your blade as many times as you want.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really a thing. It's like you go into the menu and you use which things you can that help you the most.
I thought you would have to go into the forest and like hunt down some cilantro or something.
For
And
the
then
first
find one
time
of
you
those people that have the gene that make it taste like soap and then take them out or something.
the first
I don't know.
time you make one of the oils or a potion, you have to have the ingredients, which are flowers and stuff you can find out in the wilderness. But first of all, you just find those everywhere you go. Also, you can usually buy them from a vendor too. So there's not that many things you have to track down. And again, you just do it once. In Zelda, you have to constantly be finding food and ingredients, and then sit there and cook them again, one piece at a time. I don't know if that system changes later in the game, but I played up to and through the first of 4 dungeons, like the elemental beasts, and at that point it was still a chore all the time, and I just hated it. I hated playing. I was just waiting for it to get good.
Yeah. The
Although-
only thing I've ever liked Zelda for was puzzles and stuff like that.
Oh, I hate puzzles because I'm a moron, but I do enjoy. I enjoy the original Zelda, like because
Well-
I'm just old and lame. I like Zelda on the
Well,
Nintendo.
How are you doing well in Arena? Why are you calling yourself a moron? Like, I feel like if you apply yourself or you pay attention, maybe, like, you notice details and you do well at something if you're trying. Like, but if you're not paying attention, you're not looking for details, you're not trying, and then you do poorly. But is that really being a moron, or is that...
Oh well, I have a self-deprecating sense of humor, but
Ah, gotcha.
no, honestly, here's the my theory. And it's just what I'm used to, but in a gacha, I want difficult content to first of all be permanent. Temporary is not good because you leave players that can't accomplish these like Sorrow's Peak. I think Sorrow's Peak was a giant mistake because it had rewards locked behind it that were so good that if you didn't get them, it made you want to take your ball and go home. It made you want to quit if you didn't get it. And that's bad. You can make fun of casuals all you want. I'm using you and, I'm sure you understand, not you specifically. And you can make fun of casuals all day long if you want. Yeah, they're stupid. Unfortunately, we still need the stupid mouth breathers to play this game if we want to have an audience, spenders, etc. So I feel like difficult content should be permanent. Not overly rewarding, like locking basically necessary weapons or an iridescent orb behind it, especially when everybody's crying for more orbs. What was I going to say? The other thing I say about that, with it being permanent, is I want to do it when I want to. I think gachas should, for the most part, be mindless. I think the daily content shouldn't be anything that you have to struggle with. So, also, I think the difficulty in this game generally falls to AI manipulation, which I don't enjoy. I think it's stupid. It's literally just trial and error, and I can't stand it. But I don't know. Some people say, "Oh, that is strategy." No, like figuring out if I need to move this unit here arbitrarily so that enemy unit B will come down here and do this on this turn. Like, that's trial and error.
Some of it can be strategy, right? Like, because once when you know that information on how a unit can move, then it becomes like a law, just like how gravity is a law. And then if you're paying attention to, say, like an arena match, you know that this unit's going to move here, this unit's going to move here. So say like when you're bringing in units this week that are beasts, right? There's Slan, and Slan has Khan. He has a swoosh kind of move that has sleep effect, right? So he could sleep. A lot of beast units have weakness to sleep.
Well, I would liken this to the situation where
I try to position everyone in a way that the beasts will never, ever, ever get hit, because I know Khan can't move that way, and that Khan will target someone else. But that's once when right?
Oh, sorry.
Once when you do know, then
I'm talking about
it's
EX content mostly.
oh, EX content.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, not
Yeah,
arena.
well, the thing
Arena's
about
its own thing.
the cool thing about the EX content is, yeah, once when you do get it down, you do clear the EX content, and it's like it's just a matter of time, right?
Well,
For you
no,
to
I
get
mean,
the EX down, and you have all the time in the world usually to
no. Well,
finish it EX
here's the
down.
thing with an EX content. Do you think players are actually figuring out EX content or watching a guide?
Both. Some of them just want the reward and they want to focus on other areas of the game, right? Some people are just collectors.
I would
They just
imagine
want to
that
have the
the
units,
amount of the player base
and
that
they
actually
don't.
figures out an EX fight is probably low single digits. And I think a lot of the people that are haughty about their themselves loving strategy to go through EX fights are just watching a guide on
Well, how do
YouTube.
you feel about people who say like pirate anime or something, like or pirate music? Do you feel like it will destroy the music industry? It'll destroy anime. It will destroy other streaming platforms like Netflix or something? Or
Uh,
it tends to be people that you know wouldn't have bought it anyway, right? So
oh,
those
yeah.
platforms seem to still be doing well, like Netflix, all those other companies. Even though they don't have the revenue from those people that are pirating, they're still doing well. So some people are, yeah, they are using guides. They are just cheating, not cheating, but they're just using a guide, right?
Yeah.
And so what Aiming and Enix is doing, well, any company really with any game, is they just put a game out there. Someone's gonna make a guide, and someone's just gonna use the guide. So everyone gets the bases filled, right? Some people are gonna use the guide to try to figure it out. Some people aren't. And yeah, you're right. If it is too tough, then some people are just gonna use the guide and just be done with it.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
sometimes the guide's not enough, right? Sometimes you're like, okay, I see what you did there, but I don't have enough tomes or this or that unit to be able to do this, so I'm gonna have to make this my own.
I couldn't
Somehow.
follow.
I saw.
I couldn't follow Nocturne's Bride's battle because my White King was too strong. He was too fast.
Yeah, yeah. I've had something similar happen to me. Yeah, for the 3 brides.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I
So
can
for
do this.
that
I already
fight,
have these levels, these units leveled up, and my White King was two copies stronger than his, and his guide completely relied on hitting Bianca and Deborah at the same time, and I couldn't do it. I was too strong.
same thing with my White King. Something similar happened to me, or something like that, and no, I think it was a different unit, but something like that, right? They had a Zoma. My Zoma was better than their Zoma. My Zoma moved too fast. So basically, what happened is the enemy unit moved up. They hit with their Zoma, and for that turn, my Zoma missed that entire turn because their unit moved up, and then the following turn I could hit them. So for them, they were always one move ahead, even though my Zoma overall can, has higher damage, has higher wisdom, has higher everything. Uh, I missed out on one turn of damage, and that changed everything. I had to put mid heal on my White King. I had to put blunt on my Bone Baron, and do some crazy shit just to get by. It was weird. Like I
Oh,
had to heal people in this weird place, and then I had to have that, the chance rolled on me with the blunt.
yeah.
You know,
I
just the odds.
I couldn't do I initially I did the initial clear for Imp Road 8, and I can't do the no death because every single guide I found, just the RNG will not, the AI will not go the same way for me as it did in all the videos. And it's like, all right, so I either need to come
So
up with my own unique strategy, or um I don't know,
so
spend
there,
like
there's
way
there,
too
there's
many
kind of like a
resources.
tier, right? There's like a ticking order for priority for how units will move, and some of these, I'm sure you already know quite a few of them compared to most players. You probably know a whole lot more than most players do about that. But even though you don't like it, right? You probably know more.
Mm.
But there's probably quite a few that you haven't been privy to out there. Maybe someone else could watch 1 of your clears and point those out to you, and I think that would be enough. Like, and then you would remember that, right, going forward, and then you should be fine, I think. Not that, a game should have, you bring in a coach, you know,
Well,
uh,
sorry, I brought
um,
up
just
the Imp Battle
just to be
Road
able to clear
because
something.
that's a big one where at least every clear video that I could find, going through for the no death, which the no death, if you don't remember that locks the mini metal. Um, that's all AI manipulation because for one turn I have to figure out how to get my imp to take exactly one hit, um, and I just can't get the AI to do it. And it's not strategy; it's trial and error. To how do I get this unit to take a hit there without dying? I don't think that's any fun at all,
The
and
battle road could
that's
be
not
a bit of
strategical.
trial
It's
and
trial and
error,
error. I would liken it to the
right?
like when you call that strategy trial and error over and over again. I would liken that to something that people say about like Asian education. They say that their education system, yes, their kids know a lot of facts and things, but it's all memorization and not a lot of critical thinking.
Some people
And that's what
some
I would
people
argue is a
can
problem with
do
this game.
well on homework, right? Because they can trial and error. They could do the homework over and over again. They're at home. They have their textbook in front of them. They have the internet in front of them, and they do really well on their homework. But they go in for the test and then they flunk the tests
Mhm.
because they don't know how to do it when put on the spot.
Yeah.
Right? And that's kind of like what Arena is versus what Battle Roads are. You have the trial and error, and that kind of expands. It gives people a chance that aren't as proficient at the game to be able to use, like you said, trial and error and not strategy necessarily. Although will still like there are some people that don't have the brains to figure out Battle Road by themselves. You probably know that, right?
Yeah.
Like even if they had all the time in the world, there's some people that probably won't clear Battle Road until there's rank 10 or something. Like
Oh.
some of the older ones,
All right. By the way,
but-
wish me luck. I'm gonna do my 10 scout tickets, which
Oh, let's see this.
could be my only chance at Seraphy. I'll probably do the poo next week, but all right, big moment. My 10 scout tickets. It's gonna be
Wow.
nothing. I'm getting nothing
Or
here.
you're gonna use your tack points too, right? Whatever you
Uh,
get.
tact what?
Tact points.
Oh yeah, when I get more of them.
Yeah.
All right, this
Have
is
you,
bad.
Got S Stark? By
I
chance, did you
I-
pull?
I did
you
get a
try to pull
Stark.
for it?
All right. Oh, I got a rainbow. I would actually really, I would really
did
like
you
this
use
beast.
fragments on him to get awakenings or anything?
I'm going to use. I'm going to be able to buy his awakening copy as soon as I do the daily today. I'm at 99
Okay,
master.
gotcha.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I did. So I ended up getting like one awakening on S Stark, but that's kind of what you need, I think, on him.
I really wanted a copy of
Just
the A
filler
rank.
unit. Yeah. But if you do, I would, since you already have a Stark, yeah, I would focus on getting Seraphy. So every tact point you have should go into Seraphy.
Oh yeah.
Just-
Well,
just
I don't
for the
need to because
chance,
I'm
right?
getting her right here. Oh fuck yes! Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I don't know if you're still watching my shared screen or if you're on YouTube.
I saw.
Oh my god, dude!
I heard you before I saw your stream. So there's
YouTuber luck. That's what this is. Or maybe I have to start bringing you along on launch nights, Pack Demon. Maybe you're my lucky charm because my tickets are always fucking worthless. Nacho
that.
Ariel,
Hey,
thanks
well,
for jumping
at
in.
least- hey, glad to be here. But you can clear some of the crazier content now.
Yeah, and I can.
There's gonna be that dragon tower. So how much? Wait, how much did you spend on this temple? You spent 3,000 gems.
No,
Yeah.
dude, that was my scout. That was my event shop scout tickets.
Wait, event shop scout tickets?
Yeah, there's 10 tickets in the event shop.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay.
Have you played tonight, or are you just?
So you're gonna So if you spent 3,000 gems, just saying, if you had spent 3,000 gems, you would have basically got your refund with the Dragon Tower event.
Oh yeah,
You would have got 3,000 gems back.
You know what? Even
But
having the
some people are
necessary,
gonna end up spending like 60,000 gems and not getting her.
oh,
And
you
you're
know, the
not gonna
thing,
get that
I'm worried
3,000
about
either
stuff
for
like
the
that, but
first-
I probably still won't bother to do that content because it sounds like a pain.
It could be a pain because it's like how much money does it cost to get 3,000 gems in this game?
Yeah.
Just right off the, how much does it cost to get 3,000?
Oh, probably
I
$15 to
know
$20.
So
You
15
get
to $20.
you get
depending on
11
if you're doing like the 80 pack or
you get 11,700 for $80. We'll leave tax out of
so
it.
it's more efficient.
So say you get 4 multi summons for 8. So yeah, just a hair under $20, or well over. Wait, yeah. Yeah.
10 pull is just a hair under $20.
Hair over. Yeah,
Hair
sorry.
over. Okay.
Yeah.
So the question would be, would you be able to clear out floor 10? I'm sorry, 50 of the Dragon Tower quicker than you would be able to earn $20? That would be the question.
Oh yeah. I don't know. No. Geez, once I actually go back to work, actually no, no, because I find those events to be a buttload of frustration. Oh, I want to. By the way, we've got we can get 10,000 gold 5 times, and then. Okay, it was. I think JP was the same. There's 100,000 gold in this event in the shop. By the way.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's using the same. Wait. What is it using?
All right. So there's
currency.
All right. So there's 2 different currencies. All right. The chocolate. Okay. The coins. This is the one that's the basic event coin. There's 10,000 available for 10,000 coins. It looks like. No, sorry, 50,000.
Is it still
for
the
10,000
Annie
coins?
Coins, basically.
Yes. Yeah. The truffles are the coins, like the basic event coins, and then the ones that we would call like decorations or marks in other events. What are they calling them? Yeah, decorations. I don't know how much you've been paying attention, but just doing what I've been doing on air with you, like on stream with you. I'm old. I say on air. Just going through, not even having finished Battle Road and all the stuff. I had 32. I already bought the iridescent orb, so this is not a hard thing to complete. So anyway, there's 70,000 in the main shop, and then if I get 4 more of these things and throw them at the gold, that's another 30,000 gold in here. So it's 100,000 gold just through the shops. I can't imagine this apron is something that we need to buy. It could be. So I'm 10 marks away from being able to buy all the 6 stamina herbs and the 30,000 gold. So this is not a hard decoration swap shop, it looks like. There's also a very low chance of these dropping, but I can tell you through the Militant Minis boot camp, if it's the same drop rate as there, all the grinding I did in that thing, and I think I got 1 decoration, maybe 2. So the drop rate on them was very low in the Mindini's boot camp event.
What's interesting here is we also have a claws weapon with agility and mana, and I just feel like Seraphi doesn't need it because there's already the healing staff, the Thalian staff, which is just could be a lot better.
Oh, dude, we get.
Does she go to the 404 cap for her ability?
Oh, are you talking about
Does she even
Seraphine or
reach
Wisdom?
that? Yeah, is she even gonna reach the cap with say like 1 awakening? Because you're probably gonna get the awakening, right? With the fragments.
Yeah, I have to check
You'll
what
probably
my.
eventually get it.
I meant to check before. How many slime fragments do I have? I bought a Slime Heart copy a while ago, which was such a waste. We're gonna get like 40 something
yeah, you should
here.
have done that.
I know, especially since I have so many goddamn Slime Heart copies now. I'm at 4 stars on him. I put an orb in him just because, like, dude, he's a 4 awakened banner unit. Of course, I'm gonna orb him.
I think we've gotten more slime fragments than any other fragment in the game, which is surprising because the question
Basic
mark,
families, yes, by far.
question mark is probably the second most that we've gotten because
Oh no, we've gotten way more question mark and hero ones than slime. I'm pretty sure.
No.
No. Just because of the Slime Fest and some of those other crazy events had a crap ton. It was weird.
Well, they've.
We got a lot.
I'm not sure. I can't.
I haven't.
I can tell you, I've already
haven't touched-
used. Well, let me see. I already used Zoma. I don't know how many Master Medals went into, but no, we've definitely gotten more boss than slime. But it's a silly thing to argue over. Sorry, but
Yeah.
but here's the thing. I still don't know if I want to use. All right, so right now I'm definitely using my Master Medals for a Stark Awakening, but I don't know.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna.
save your Master Medals after that. I know it might be tempting. Do any of your other who were you planning on giving it to after a start? Do you know? Any other units you were interested? Any future units? Any of your
I've
current
got
units?
Zero Awakened Nimzo. Other than that, I don't know. Oh,
Your Sorrow, your other units are all awakened.
I lucked out. I got
Sorrow,
Sorrow on the I got Sorrow on the one of the voucher things.
Okay.
But yeah.
There
So
you
I
go. I would say save it. I would say save it for Seraphy the next chance you get. So yeah, use your Master Medals for a start, but save.
yeah. What is
Save and
her?
save for as long as you can, and because you're gonna need the mana, because most people using Seraphy for that tower, and I think you'll be able to do the tower. I think you'll be able to do it without much trouble at all.
Oh, Dazzling Smile is just. Do you know how this ability works? It just says action start restores MP. Is this sporadic MP regen, but like
No.
every turn?
No. Start, kind of, right? So it's sporadic MP regen is probably going to be more
Okay.
than this, but this is at the start of every turn, and it's guaranteed that you're going to get. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so this isn't bad.
Angel Charm is expensive. I imagine that probably comes down 1 MP per level. So we'll get that down to like 72.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get a lot of these abilities maxed, so that way they are cheaper. Because, like I said, that Dragon Tower, you'll have plenty of time.
Oh,
You'll
Gritty
have plenty of time before the Dragon Tower comes up.
Gritty
But,
Diddy's actually
you-
better than Giuliante's move because it's actually ranged. It's not self. It's better than
Yes.
Alluring Dance. Okay. All right, man.
Yeah.
It's such a relief that I got her because I really like. I really can't. I can't afford to like just keep doing gems. Like I can't afford to do stamp cards. Like it's just. I mean, it's literally like if you count the fact that you have to buy 3 full $80 gem packs, it's $240 plus tax for it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was lucky. Anyway, yeah, it'll take me a few months to get her Awakening copy, but that's fine.
Yeah, just start saving now because you need it. It's I think it will be required in some cases just to have that little bit of mana. Because like I watched a bunch of JP videos. I typed things up in Japanese and I'm
Do you understand Japanese?
I understand it better than I can speak it. But yeah.
I've heard
So,
that. Yeah, I've heard that. Like with Japanese, like everything is different. Like being able to like it doesn't like most people that can speak Japanese still can't read or write it, right? Or some people at least. I don't know. I've heard they're two different beasts.
I mean, Japanese Americans maybe, but Japanese can read it. Here's the thing: they might not be able to write every single kanji.
Mhm.
So you know what kanji is? Have you heard of that? Just
That's like the Chinese characters, right? Like that. Well, don't they have 3 different written forms?
So understand this.
One of those might
language
be the
like
Greek alphabet, though.
Japanese, being an island nation, kind of just like Hawaii, right? Hawaii is an even more unique case, but Japan doesn't have a lot of phonetic sounds.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Phonetic sounds. So like,
Oh yeah.
I think in Hawaii they have like 12, right? They have 12 letters to their alphabet or something really silly. So what does Japan do? Japan might have 2 words that are spelled the same way. So, and that might be pronounced differently with a pitch accent, right? But when you're writing words in Japanese, there's no accent on the written language.
Yeah.
So the way that you will understand, well, is this the word for hair, or is this the word for paper or something?
Oh yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I got some despair in my chat. Tim, if you're still here, if you haven't jumped off a bridge yet, remember Seraphy is going to be on the Golden Week celebration. Okay, save your gems for that. You'll have enough time to at least go through most of the stamp card, even if you can't complete it. Also, the 1-year anniversary, she'll be that. You've got 2 huge banners that she's going to be featured on, so don't be too upset, okay? Right
Yeah,
now, she's not even useful
there's
for
gonna be a
anything at the
banner.
moment.
If you fill out just one stamp card, you'll get it. So in 3 to 4 months from now, there's going to be another banner. You just fill out one stamp card, you'll get her. So save 30,000 gems.
Oh wait,
That's it.
does she have a
Set
guaranteed
aside
banner
30,000
coming?
Gems
Did
just
did,
for her, huh?
did she have a reprint guarantee banner?
Yeah, she had a reprint guarantee banner.
Oh, and then
Just,
even besides the anniversaries, because there's Golden Week about 3 months away, and then the 1 year. Just like a month ago, before the anniversary, JP also had like maybe you know about it better than I. You keep up with JP. It was like, wasn't it like a boys versus girls things or like girl monsters versus girl hero banner or something like that. There was a very good banner before the anniversary too.
I just know that the best banner, so the best banner will be the reprint because it's that one where you'll get her with just one stamp card. So
I didn't realize they had a
is-
reprint for her. Is that like their correction for her being too necessary?
I think. I think.
Great, we fixed this problem.
we'll
You
get
just
in
give
3 to
us
4 months, but
$240.
If we have anything before that, I would save tact points for that as well, because just having the chance of getting her, because there's going to be events from now to like 3 to 4 months from now. There will be events that supposedly, right, require her. I'm going to work on a crit strategy and see if I can do that, but I'm not sure yet. I'm still praying that I get Seraphy so I don't have to do that, but we'll see. But yeah, I would say save tact points. If you can get Seraphy before the guarantee, use your tact points. But other than that, I would set aside 30,000 gems. If you don't get Seraphy with your tact points or whatever you have right now, I would set aside 30,000 gems until she comes with that guarantee and just get her that.
And also,
Otherwise, spend tact points.
I was gonna say, you and I are also pretty try hard. I would also say, like, remember that, like, what is this locking you out of? The last couple floors of the tower, like 3,000 gem. It's like Prism Peacock. Guys, you guys know how much money I've spent on this game. I'm like tired of admitting it, and I've lost track. It's too much over 1,000 now, sadly. Prism Peacock. I think we get 300 gems for doing that stage. I could do that anytime if I wanted. If I spent, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes fixing a team up, watching a guide or whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, I can do it whenever I want, and it's also getting easier. Every banner, every event, every rank increase, like, so this tower is permanent content. You're only locked out of it for a few months.
The Dragon Tower?
Isn't that permanent?
No, the Dragon Tower comes with the Dragon Fest.
Oh, I thought there was some permanent tower that came soon.
There might be. I think you're thinking of the Bloom. I don't know. Bloom Tower, is there a Bloom Tower or something? But so far, any tower we've gotten so far has been with an event. Just look at the Slan and Khan's tower, the whatever they were called, the Talon. And,
well, I mean, there's Orochi. Orochi's tower is permanent, and also there's going to be another thing added to that, and I don't know. That's when we're going to get the A rank caster with an A rank spell. White King
Major.
Jr.
Vi Major, Viz.
Yeah.
Viz Major.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Yes, exactly that one. I didn't really think about this. Because honestly, a lot of these A ranks, when you fully awaken an A rank caster, unless they lowered it knowingly, some of the A rank casters have fucking ridiculous wisdom scores, ridiculous. So when A rank casters start getting A rank spells for 35 weight, dude, that's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. I mean, if
you know that A rank abilities have a wisdom cap, right?
yeah, but that's like I know that you posted about that the other day, but at this point, it's still like 110%
it's a ways
irrelevant.
off.
It's irrelevant,
And
yeah.
there was a unit that they were using that gets buffs to all the stats, basically, and that's kind of how they're getting people to that number anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Multiple awakenings, maxed out unit is crazy stuff. So we'll be quite a ways away from there if we're filthy casuals. Like
I'm sorry. Did you say there was some kind of cheating thing that they were doing to buff stats for testing? I missed what you were saying.
No, there's a unit. There's a unit that
buff spell power.
Pudding. I think Pudding does it. I don't know. She heals. Man,
is Pudding the one that they made that like attacks through spell reflect?
No, that's.
Oh no, sorry. That's the princess. Sorry.
So Pudding is like the princess of Moonbrook.
Yeah,
you
sorry.
Remember the first Dragon Quest game?
I couldn't remember because
Maribel's a different unit. Yeah, that's the one that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Maribel. Yeah.
Surprisingly, though, when they were looking at her wisdom cap on some of her abilities, they were pretty high.
Oh yeah, like
high.
Most of them were like close to 700. It looked like there were a couple that were
600 something. Yeah.
There were a couple that were lower, I think, but yeah.
There was one unit that had 721, and that still wasn't officially the cap because they capped out. They couldn't take his wisdom any higher than that. So they don't know if that was the wisdom cap or not.
Oh, by the way, I love, like, I feel vindicated. Whenever I know an event is coming out at night, I don't do my daily quests. I don't know if you see this. There's 100 event coins each every day for doing the experience and the gold quest each. So 200 event coins free every day. That's a nice little touch. I like that. Stop. You need to keep your claws in.
It's kind of like what you said about just the older a gacha game gets, the more fine-tuned it gets, right? Like you said that about Dokkan?
Yeah, I don't remember the first year that much. It was also like my first gacha. So I give the game sometimes I don't give it enough credits
had a bit of leniency
for it.
with Dokkan for its first year because that was your first.
Yeah, but in my defense, Dokkan Battle also has Vegeta in it, so it is clearly the better game.
Of course.
Dude, you can like pop all the bubbles and get like Vegeta to fuse. Anyway, yeah, I know you're excited.
But you went from one Toriyama game to another, if you think about it.
Yeah, I only play Toriyama based games. Next week I'll be streaming Blue Dragon. Actually, I played Blue Dragon for like a half hour and it bored me to death. But
the first time I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, it didn't really get that big. It is a Akira Toriyama game. It looks like a Dragon Quest spin-off. It basically is a Dragon Quest spin-off.
He made it with NX or someone else?
Yeah, it's a Square game, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Toriyama's art. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's 100% Toriyama.
Is it old?
Oh yeah, it was like 360. I think it was towards, I don't know, like 3/4 of the way through the console lifespan, maybe. Just pulling that out of my butt, kind of, but. So anyway, I'm pretty happy with this event, especially knowing it's only 10 days. Like 10 days is a perfect time for an event like this, don't you think?
I think if they're gonna rush things along, yeah. I mean, we are getting, we can get the stuff through the Battle Road, right? You confirm that, right? Like if you replay Battle Road, will you still get?
I'm pretty sure I saw, and it's. I'm pretty sure it was still dropping the anniversary coins too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I didn't even. I didn't even bother farming the anniversary coins the last couple nights while sleeping. You know, when I hand my phone to my friend and let him play while I sleep. Wink, wink. Um, no, I was surprised. Like I said, the regular, like, normal event coins never drop for me that much, but like the anniversary coins drop, like they're at a crazy drop rate compared to the other ones.
Yeah, even the Dragon Quest V event, like the same battle road, you would get more for the anniversary than you would the Dragon Quest V.
And dude, I mentioned this before,
Really
dude.
strange.
I love in this thing that while you're going through and grinding these stages for the awakening crystals and stuff, you're still recruiting the other monsters along the way, and they're worthless monsters, but like it's always nice to get like a little bit closer to that awakening on a D rank or something like that, you know. So I love these mini events. They're a nice slowdown. The only thing we're missing is a rate up event, but I hated.
I mean, ours is technically faster than JP's, right? So
Yeah,
it's
I
a
think
slow down, but not too much.
we've generally been like it from my calculations, 10 days, 2 weeks ahead. It's usually about it. I mean, the
Hopefully-
6 month hit a
hopefully
week
we'll get
early.
Caught up, and I don't know. All that's left is for the holiday events to be put out faster, so that would be nice. So that way we get the same holiday unit that JP is getting.
Yeah.
I still don't think the servers should be merged.
Oh
because
no,
I
people
would do-
always say that, but like, what would be the point of it? Like,
Yeah, even if we caught up, we should still be two different timelines, but caught up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That would be fine if the pacing was the same at that point, but caught up. So
If-
that way we matched holidays and stuff like that.
also
We still had our own game.
and now the older
Because-
the older the game gets, the less odd it will be to share a celebration. We could share banners and stuff like that for big events. You know, like the holidays especially. I don't know. I hope they do something for the holidays. Just throw the initial holidays at
Who
us.
knows? Maybe JP people will start looking to, global for guides.
Yeah. It could be, except like you make videos every once in a while, right? Like,
I stopped. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I was making videos and then I just started streaming.
well, like I told people, like, I think like my very first couple of videos, like, by the way, guys, I will never ever make guide videos. I did a couple for hard mode Sorrow's Tower, but I mean that was really like baby stuff. That was just like, look what units I used, guys. Like, it's not that bad, you know, if you spend a bunch of money on this game and have all these pretty good units. But like the guy, like, you know, insane and stuff, the guys that use like B and C ranks to take shit down, fuck no, never. I hate that kind of shit. I just
It's crazy because sometimes you're like, they're doing a better job, and it's like, I have this like decked out unit that I wanted to use, and it's not working for this map. And
Dude.
it's like, well, I guess I gotta switch this guy out for the shittier guy.
my,
So
my
they had the guarantee clear.
my example for like don't shit on lower tier units is I was following Platt's guide for the slime fight. You know, the slime EX. That one was, I remember that being it was a real bitch. I, in my infinite wisdom, put my mid heal scroll on King She Slime because it seemed like a decent tanky unit with it had a spell already, so I'm sure mid heal would work fine on it. I just put it on my tanky King She Slime. Brilliant. So when he had his guide, he was using, I don't know, heal slime, and I'm like, fuck that. I've got King She Slime. Okay, I got a way better mid heal user, and it just wouldn't work because the AI manip in the setup for that relied on King She Slime's Meta Slime's agility. Also, that one really, I don't know if you remember that video of his. That was the one where he found out and told everyone about how your unit's positioning, order in your team menu actually affected that fight.
That was the only time that was true.
Mm.
I've never seen any other fight outside of that fight where the team order actually mattered, I've tried. I've swapped them around. I haven't gotten the AI to move, and that's not to say that Platt lied. It's to say that I think that's literally the only time it's actually happened. Because
Oh
I've
yeah.
never seen it again.
But also, whenever I follow a guide
I don't know
video,
if
I
it's
still put my
it's gotten
my videos
fixed
in
or
the.
patched or
I put my units in the same order whenever I follow a guide now, though.
yeah, but I saw the JP guides on that, and I already knew that I had to get my Medi Slime. I got my Medi Slime really high. I think I maxed him for the Slime Fest, and I also got my King Slime. My King Slime was really good for the EX, the very last EX fight, not the, because you know there's a few different EX fights, right? Something like that. But the very last one, the hardest one, I had I think my King Slime up to like 4 Awakening or something silly like that, because I just saw the JP guides.
Mm.
Yeah, Japanese is an interesting language. Never finished that thought though. It was yeah, phonetically they're just a rudimentary language.
Mm.
So they if there's a symbol for hair or there's a symbol for paper, they'll use that, and that's how you know. You know.
Oh, okay.
There's not a lot of sounds you can make in Japanese just because their alphabet doesn't have a lot of sounds. So a lot of the words end up sounding similar. The way that like Hawaiian gets around that, like I said, they had like 12 letters, is they make like really long words.
Oh, okay.
Kamehameha.
Oh, okay.
Kamehameha.
I know what you're
You know
saying
that
now.
thing?
Yeah.
Queen Kamehameha or King Kamehameha, I don't know.
Oh, who was that dude that did Over the Rainbow?
It's
It's
Israel?
Isaiah Kamikawuki's. So, I'm
thought his
butchering
name
it,
was
but it's literally unpronounceable
Isaiah.
by white people. All right,
Uh,
I may be used.
no, it shouldn't be.
I'm
It
not
shouldn't be.
not exactly literally, but like, I mean, well, almost
I mean,
literally.
they have 12 phonetic sounds. It shouldn't be too hard for. I mean, every sound that they have should fit in like almost anyone else's language in the world. It's just because they're on an island, right? Just like Japan is an island, it's a much bigger island. Had access to like China and Vietnam and Korea through ports and stuff. So obviously they got a lot of influence. But goodness, I mean. The Hawaiian people couldn't come up with all those weird different sounds by themselves, so that's why they had such a small alphabet. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, that dude I was thinking about. His name was Israel
Yeah,
Kamikawiwo.
Israel. That's what I said. He goes by for short.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why I was saying Israel.
Oh, okay. I just really like that song. I listen to oldie stations. Sometimes they'll play it there.
Dude, that guy's boss. I wish he lived longer.
Yeah. Dude, you know it was good. Just speaking of giant people, on HBO they had a documentary on Andre the Giant, and dude, it's amazing. That dude, his life story is amazing.
Yeah.
Also, it's really fun. Like they said, he was like a really nice guy, and obviously wrestling's fake, but they said it like. He liked to bully the bullies, so if you made him mad before a match, he would literally punish you in the ring. So I mean, you remember Andre the Giant, or like maybe you don't know that much about him or care about wrestling, but like, dude,
I know he was the one that helped Hulk Hogan with his debut, not
Yeah.
his debut, but getting known by.
Oh yeah, but like, okay, so
Hogan beat him, right? And
Yeah.
that's how Hogan became champ or something.
well, Hogan beat him. Yeah, I don't know if he really helped. Well, I mean, it did help turn him into a superstar after he beat him. But no, dude, here's imagine this. Like, how scary this would be. Okay, wrestling's fake. Yes, we all know that. But imagine being in the ring with Andre. All right, and he's mad at you, and he's just going to manhandle you as much. Like Andre the Giant, you can't tell him no. Like. You can't stop Andre the Giant from manhandling you. Like, he's literally just going to abuse you for 10, 15 minutes until he's, like, bored. Like, anyway, fun times. Oh my god, that's the other thing my kitten does is if she's laying on my desk, like, you think, oh, she's just laying there. Now, peeing on me or scratching me. Now she likes to move my mouse around, so she just will not stop until my mouse is falling off my desk. Are you in the market for a kitten?
No, no.
Pack?
Mine.
Because I'm pretty sure I could put holes in a box and mail her or something.
Please don't do that.
I'll mark fragile. It's fine. Goddamn pedo liberals with don't put cats in the mail.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't shatter. She would just break. Don't they mark fragile on stuff that actually shatters? Usually, she would just get squashed.
I think they just abuse those ones more out of anger. Let me see. All right, let's see if these quests go up to 10 or if they go higher. Jake says the slime dagger should work well for Seraphy. It reduces MP. Oh, that's, I was like, Jacob's relatively new. I'm like, whatever, Jacob. Like, and I remember, oh yeah, there's a slime dagger that reduces the cost of martial abilities, which I'll have to take a look at it. That could be very useful. Because her ability is kind of expensive.
Because, I mean, people literally said they ran out of mana by the last round of the fight on Dragon Tower at floor 50. Something like they literally just like if it had gone on for any longer, they wouldn't have survived basically.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's going to be useful. But did you see JP? I think their pre-celebration event. I think it was like the banner unit for the Golden Slime. Has like a puppet unit that grants MP.
I thought, yeah, something like that.
Oh, and then the DQ7 caster
I thought
can
Pudding
restore
also
her own
does
MP.
as well.
What's it?
I gotta check. There's a few units that give MP.
Oh, was there more than one? That was the first one I ever saw. There's like a marionette one that can give MP to other users.
There was a unit that. Goodness, let me check. It should be on the JP news somewhere. It's literally at a 0 MP cost can give MP. So you're just sacrificing a turn. That's the cost.
Really? Is that marionette unit?
You don't sacrifice a turn. I mean, if you don't attack.
I mean, it's your action, yeah.
Yeah, you're using up your action. That's a good way of putting it. Let me see. JP Game News. No, it's not here. I don't know where I saw it, but I did see it somewhere for sure.
Oh, by the way, for anybody still paying attention, I'm back up to 13 again. I don't think this event needs gem refreshes. Like, I think this event will be pretty easy to do just natural stamina. I don't plan on using any gem refreshes for this event. Do you agree with that, Pack? Or do you do gem refreshes?
Yeah. I hadn't been, and
okay.
I wanted to. There was some stuff I had to do, right? Like sometimes for tome events, sometimes for other events like that. Sometimes you just have to, right?
What?
So I've been put in a position where I have, but I generally don't. So since nothing is going on right now, I won't be.
I forget. Are you free to play or like you have like the passport or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think the thing people agreed to call it now in the community is something like free to pass, something. Yeah, so I just have the passport. And that's it. I haven't. Oh, it's been tempting, but I haven't gotten anything.
We haven't really had that meme here. I love Undoken. There's the meme like, if somebody's free to play, they'll let you know. Like every statement ends with free to play. By the way.
Yeah, I once tried just saying on Reddit, hey, I'm free to play, and I got attacked by a guy, and then everyone else.
I see very fast right on the battle screen. You fucking poser.
No, because I said I'm free to play other than the passport, and then they're like, well, then you're not free to play. I'm just like, I don't know. Take it for what you will. I just wanted to specify so that way you know what I'm dealing with here.
Yeah.
Because some people that pay would be like, yeah, your account's nothing like mine. But other people that are free to play would be like, yeah, you definitely have an advantage by using the passport that I don't have.
Oh,
So
obviously, it's not like a world of difference, but yeah, I mean, you're gonna have 90,000 gold more a month. Like,
that's a lot, yeah.
yeah.
I can't imagine where I'd be right now without. How long's the game been?
Oh, I'm always out of gold. Like, that's another like. The people are like, "Oh, I save my gold." Like, you're just stupid with your gold. Like, dude, I rank things up. It's never bad to rank things up, unless you're like a new player, like going through story. Then, yes, concentrate on what you rank up. But like, I'm not going through my box just like, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's what happens when I get a. Wait, why did a chest drop? Is that? Did I just get another decoration? I didn't. It didn't say I got a decoration. I don't know if you're. Like a chest just dropped out at the end. I think I had 2 marks before. What did that do for me? Was that just like a weird like thing? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if you can still see my screen. Like when I finished a fight, the like a chest just dropped down. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, did it give me another? No, it didn't give me another chocolate or anything. Huh, weird. Oh, chest drop awakening crystals. Is that how I know I got an awakening crystal? Does that mean I've only gotten 1 so far? No. Also, I never hit the right button. Oh yeah, so Pack, what? No, I still didn't. Oh, and no, there it is. Okay, that's the first awakening I've gotten. So anyway, Pack, what do you think about the holiday thing? I mean, Halloween's definitely going to be on schedule now. And then,
Well,
I don't know.
the Halloween unit is the.
It's a cover
The
ghost or
only
something,
fight
right?
I've seen the Halloween unit good for was, other than the items, ignoring the items so far, the S unit, she was good for the 3 heroes fight, and that's it. That's all I've seen from JP is that she was good for the 3 heroes fight.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't seen her since. But that lollipop, people have been using it for HP everywhere, right?
Oh, really?
So I think there's a lollipop that you get because it's like Halloween, you get candy or something. I think there's a lollipop, and I think the A unit as well is decent from what I've heard.
Somebody in my chat was telling me, I think we were talking about Sizz Breath, and they're like, I use this weapon because it has a bonus to breath, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Let me go check this thing out. It's probably nothing, and it's the platinum sword, which I believe is like one of the mid-tier mini metal things. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's got Sizz type breath, like plus 3% on a rainbow. And then I looked at it, it has HP rolls too. Dude, so the inherent ability on the weapon is HP plus 3%. And then first roll, I used 5 of the Alchemy Stone A's, which is the only way to do it. I got 3 gold rolls, like, right away. I'm like, fuck Sizz Breath, dude. I just got the best HP weapon. So this weapon is, I don't know how that 3% works. It's probably, like, before adding the weapon's HP, but, it's another, 189 HP plus 3%. Like, it's the best HP weapon.
Yeah, that's not a bad. That's definitely better than the lollipop could be.
Or
for me,
maybe best is an overstatement, but it's damn
I got
good.
45, 45, 45 on mine. I was stupid and I used my alchemy stones on a different weapon. I can't remember which one right now off the top of my head, but I used up my alchemy stones, and then I had 1 sword alchemy stone, I think, and I used that and I got all silver rolls just on that 1 alchemy stone. So I wasted my 20 all-purpose A alchemy stones, and then I used this a sword alchemy stone, and I got it. So, so that wasn't bad.
But
But yeah, the Sizz roll is good because you're gonna get better HP weapons in the future.
Yeah.
But hold on to your alchemy stones if you have any. You could roll for it in the future as well. But yeah, that's definitely a good holdover HP weapon for now.
by the way, a slime dagger is definitely a good weapon for Seraphy. I don't know if you're still looking at my screen
It's
or
an
not.
option. It's an
Um,
option.
so
It's an option for her. It's an option for Emperor Slime.
so I think we said that her
But
ability would come
they'll
down
do it
to
for less.
72. So this will take what 3 MP off it probably. That's relatively small.
I mean, if she did hit the wisdom cap anyway, goodness, I don't know how much it would take for her to get that.
Well, here
But,
she can get slime martial potency +3. That's a rainbow. Martial potency should
That would be
actually
a
increase the
bad
heal. And then you can get wisdom +8 on this. But honestly, I would probably take
Yeah,
MP
wisdom.
rolls on her too.
Yeah, the MP rolls are decent. But you said it had MP regen specifically. Is that what they were saying?
No, not regen. Reduction.
Reduction.
Slime
Okay.
martial MP costs -5%, which, you know what, is probably only going to take off like 3 MP. Maybe 4. I don't know how rounding works for that, but it's not great,
your
but it's
ability at now?
not there. I think at level 10 it'll cost 72 MP.
Japanese always round down.
Yeah, but do they round down on the reduction or because 5% of 72 is going to be under 4, so
They round down on reduction, yeah.
okay. So yeah, so it'll probably be 3 MP off.
It doesn't matter if you're like at 0.9 or 0.99, they'll still round it down.
Okay. Let's see. What do I do? Anyway,
But
that could be. It could at least be an option. I mean, you can have the Thalian staff, or the slime scepter, or no, I think it's the slime wand. I always want to call it scepter. The slime wand can be good for her for extra wisdom, and then if you need staying power, the slime dagger. She's actually very worth having 2 weapons spec just for her because the slime dagger otherwise is 110% fucking worthless.
Yeah.
I mean, her
unless
big
you're
heal is
building a
martial, right?
weapon, I guess. Which
Is her
a
big
weird
heal
thing to do.
martial, or is it just the one ability? I have to check it.
Let me check.
Maybe it's. I got all excited about her being martial. Oh no, sorry. Angel Charm is a spell. My bad. It would make
Let's see the
It would make
detail.
Gritty Ditty and Protective Power cheaper. That's about it.
Looks like Seraphy at 110 has 301 wisdom. That's with no awakenings, I'm assuming, no weapons or anything like that. So you could potentially get her to 404.
Is that her
That's,
cap 400?
For her ability, it was 404. I'll double check.
Yeah, because if you just want to put
that could be way off.
yeah, because if you just want wisdom on her from a staff, that the slime wand is pretty awesome.
Okay.
Let me
so
see, this thing
Seraphy's
adds- yeah.
Angel Magic. Seraphy's. Is that what's her ability called?
Oh, it's something weird.
Yeah, but the wisdom is the cap is 404. The base value's like 49 or something.
Yeah, Angel Charm.
So yeah, Angel Charm has a cap of 404. It
Oh.
has a base value of 49. Has a multiplier of 82.82. So that's like 82%, right? That's not a bad multiplier. I mean, multi-heal and more heal have a higher multiplier.
You remember this thing's adding the regeneration effect too, right? So
the
and I don't know
regeneration
how.
effect, the continuous magic effect has a base value of 22, and the multiplier per every point of wisdom you have, it will go up 0.25.
Okay, so wisdom is going to affect that. I wasn't really sure about regen effects.
Yeah, the wisdom. Yeah, the regen effect is affected by wisdom. Seems like.
Mm.
So the base heal for it is 22, but it'll go up. Every 4 wisdom, it'll go up 1 point of HP, basically.
I can't wait to find out what the what the passive heal is like. What kind of damage? What kind of healing that does? I mean, are we talking like heal spell?
Well, the base value for it is minus 2.5. I'm assuming since she already has wisdom. Oh, it seems like it is affected by wisdom. So,
can you compare it to the heal spell? Do you have heal on that list? I never thought to do that before.
So, okay, so heal has a base value of 8.7, wisdom cap 110, multiplier 0.65. Okay, so heal has basically heal has a higher multiplier by several not magnitudes. It's like more than 2 times higher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, 2.5 times, let's say. And the base value for the continuous effect of Seraphi's charm. What's it? Charm? What's it called?
Helper Seraphy, the awakening.
No, not the awakening. Her
Angel charm.
Angel charm. Yeah, that one has. Hold on. Yeah, that one has a pretty high base value. It has like 49, so it's automatically going to heal 49.
Oh, Unskilled says it's for around or near 100. Okay.
Okay, so the continuous effect for Angel Charm is guaranteed going to heal 22. So that's the base value, and the multipliers 25%, right, of your wisdom. But the multiplier for heal is 65% of your wisdom. So it's generally going to be higher, because even though the base value for heal is only 8.7, compared to the 22 of the continuous effect, the multiplier is much higher. So, I mean, even with Seraphi's wisdom, she would hit the cap on heal immediately, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like at level 110 with no awakenings, you're almost hitting the cap for mid heal. So Seraphy would hit like 301 wisdom, though the cap for mid heal would be 302, and the heal for the cap is like 280 basically. If you're at the cap.
Oh,
That's how much mid heal is going to do.
I didn't realize that this.
That's not at rank 10 though, so 50% higher than that for a fully ranked ability.
I didn't realize these claws were another like. They're like a different take on the Thalian staff, although. That might have.
Seraphy doesn't need the wisdom, so she's better with this Thalian staff, probably.
Yeah, well, this. Oh, man, the gold roll on this is 5 wisdom. Now, it's got a 3% healing ability effects, but I want to say that the Thalian staff was higher. That's nothing.
Yeah, the Thalian staff had more wisdom, so.
Okay.
The Thalian staff is better.
But, like. Alright, so this has some agility on it, but I don't generally need agility on a healer, so. Depends on the fight, I guess. Well, let's get some Iris, and then this will let me get my. Oh god, got 13 Iris just to get Seraphy to rank 6.
It's worth it.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
If you're gonna save it for anyone's. You should have saved it for her.
Oh, I don't save irises. As soon as I get them, they're gone. But and I just I just put 8 onto Halbertsaurus like today or last night. He's finally S6 now.
Nice.
Yeah. So all right, there's S5 Seraphy.
He's definitely an arena unit because he's just 50 weight versus bringing a Dark Lord or a hero or something.
I'm wondering if I even need to orb her to S6 right now, but then again, I may as well because Battle Road free experience, so may as well. All right, so all right, well, I'll get my dailies out of the way. I'll be ready to sign off soon, dude. Thanks for sticking around with me. Have you been playing this during this too, or just hanging around wasting time with me?
I just now kind of have been
Started messing around.
with it. Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited. I can't remember if I talked about this while you were on screen. I don't think you ever. I know Platt just doesn't give a shit about the Dragon Lord units, and Lolliot never. Lolliot didn't like the Dragon Lord because I'm not. I like Lolliot. I'm not going to like insult him or anything, but like anything a JP player told him, he took as gospel, and they didn't like Dragon Lord very much. So his reaction was, "Dragon Lord sucks. He's not very good." And dude, Dragon Lord just puts out fucking insane damage for single target, and I can't wait to do it. I'm gonna showcase him again at level 110 because his Hellfire at plus 10 level 110 is just gonna be ridiculous. I've got mine at 3 dupes now.
Yeah, and I was surprised because the Hellfire Blast actually, even though it says that it's moderate damage, it's still the Wisdom cap's pretty high on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, because somebody said, like, oh, it's the same as the Frizz spell. It's like, or Frizzle spell or something.
No,
it's
it
like,
wasn't.
nope.
Because if it was, then you'd be better off building HP on it, and then just running up, letting people hit him, and then he would just nuke them.
Mm. But,
Yeah, but an HP build actually might be possible on him, because he does the same thing as Stark does with the heal from his Awakening. That Dragon Lord gets that on his Bloom, basically.
oh, that's right. Oh, wait, he does? I forgot all about it.
So yeah, if he gets taken down to half HP, he's gonna heal up.
I can't remember. Somebody told me that they do. I didn't hear what they did, but I do hear that they do something with the talent blooms to address awakening perks for the new abilities. Because I was just thinking, like, Great Dragon, for example. Okay, that's an awesome cone breath, but like, is it going to matter if he's 0 awaken or 5 awaken? Like, I don't know anything about, like, his awakening perks aren't affecting this new move, so are there going to be things in the talent system that change your perks or something? And I was assured that they would. But
I want to say that with the Bloom, you don't have to have Awakenings to get the Bloom to work, basically, from what I know.
It's good on one hand, but on the other hand, like,
Awakening perks.
now their new main move, like, on anything with Breath or Martial, now their Awakenings don't do anything for you outside defensive stats.
Kinda. So, like, let's say one day Zoma gets a Bloom, right, and he gets a new spell or something. The 5% spell power that he got for Awakening 3 and Awakening 5, for example, is still going to affect that. The first Awakening where he had spell perks getting 10% more, and then the 10% mana reduction, that's going to affect it as well. So, like, it still will affect it. Like, when Great Dragon gets his new Crack Breath, that's a cone, his Crack type tricks or whatever, breath tricks is still going to help.
Yeah, but I'm talking like level Awakening 3 and 5 perks. Because on like a lot of times in Arena, like like Royal Reptile is a great example. I mean, this isn't Royal Reptile really needs the his perks in Arena. His 3rd and 5th perk for Zap Slash.
Your move will get boosted up by your Bloom, if that makes sense. And your Awakening, if it gives you attack, because Awakenings will always give you 5% to all your stats.
Oh no,
attack, it's still gonna help.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but I just I don't know. For I don't know. I just would I would imagine that they'd have to put something in there for, like, to just basically replace it as your main move in terms of perk talents. But I don't know. Maybe they don't. It's not a big deal. These bloom units are gonna be like.
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna be OP, but like I don't know.
Some of them will, but for how long until the newer units become old, and then those ones will also get bloom, and then they will be the OP ones. So it's just going to be a cycle.
Yeah, I feel.
I think units that have synergy between their bloom and their awakening, say like Azoma, like I just described, because spell perks and spell potency is going to affect whatever new spell he gets as well. So units like that have synergy between their awakening and their bloom, I think are going to be much more powerful, because some of these new units that do get a bloom, the only thing that they're really synergizing with is that 5% stat boost, like I said, because otherwise the only way that their new ability gets stronger is the bloom has new potency or new something that comes along with it.
By the way, yeah. So I was just looking at my Dragon Lord again. Do you remember when people were really excited about Dimensional Dragon because, like, oh, there's a picture of him doing like 1,500 damage? Dude, my Dragon Lord did at one awakening at level 100 back before the next increase. I think his Hellfire was only +6 then too. I don't think I maxed it. Did 1,400 damage, dude. When I get him max, his Hellfire is gonna be insane. Are either of these guys weak to Frizz? No, he's resistant. Yeah. What's it gonna do to him? He's normal. That just did 1,200 damage. That just did 1,200 damage neutral.
Yeah, some people were
He's gonna do like
excited
1,900
about, like,
damage.
Some people like Nibs that quit and stuff, like he was really happy with his I want to say his Draguar, even though people were shitting on Draguar. You know, Draguar is not that good of a unit. He's basically like another Sly and Heart. You know, it's like it's a decent unit, but it's nothing like some of the stronger units in the future. And he's like, no, it's really good. So Nibs was really happy with it. Well, it's just because it's an ability, a unit that had an A rank whoosh, and we don't have A rank whoosh outside of, like, I don't know.
I was actually going to say that's actually the.
Shot anyone.
Sorry, actually, that was my biggest problem with. If Draguar had literally any other element, I would have orbed him up ages ago because we already have Slineheart and White King.
You already have Slineheart, but the thing is, Draguar has more range than Slineheart.
Yeah, it's true. Honestly,
Slineheart has a Slime Slash, but it's a B rank ability. It's not an A rank ability. So having that damage on the A ability, and he had that much mobility, Draguar is pretty strong. So units like, say, Baramos, some people, you've noticed, max their Baramos, and they're like, oh, Baramos does good damage. Yeah, because you maxed him.
Oh yeah.
That's why any unit that you maxed early on would have been good. People were looking at the tier lists and expecting everything to function the way the tier lists do. It's like, no, if you maxed Dragon Lord when he first came out, he would have been a really strong unit for a really long time. Even up until now, he'd still be pretty strong. He'd be usable in arena if yours happened to be maxed.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, like, right now, like, dude, I mean, his damage is insane. Like, people say that he's not strong enough. They're like, Dragon Lord's outdated. He's not really good. He's not, like, near the top of JP tier list.
It's hard to two-turn. It's hard to two-turn because he has 2 movement.
Oh no, not in arena.
Strongest ability has.
I hate him in arena. I don't like Dragon Lord in arena.
Yeah.
On that note, though,
he's not good in arena.
I hate facing him in arena because if
of course,
if you're not careful enough, anything that you leave in range of him is gonna die. He's gonna kill anything left within his range, and he's always in the back row, always.
Yeah. So it makes him one of those units because you get in his range, he's going to do that Hellfire Blast, which is not the chance that you get when you're using him on offensive, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can still hit a lot of things with Kafriz, but, like, I don't know, maybe...
Well, that's the only thing you really can do, is try to Kafriz turn 1, and then try to Hellfire Blast turn 2. That's all.
Which, you know, Kafrizzle might still actually be strong enough to take out weak units the first turn, but...
The thing about it is, like, Crackle has 2 extra tiles that it hits, right? Swoosh has 2 extra tiles that it hits.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm mostly talking about PvE with him, so...
Those abilities have more range, so that's another negative of Dragon Lord, is that his Kafriz doesn't have as much range as those abilities. So
he has a hard time in arena a lot of the time, because if you have to move in and use Kafriz, you're putting yourself in a comparable position for a unit that's pretty squishy.
Oh yeah, trust me. I wish he was better in arena because he's just my favorite.
If you could,
He's my favorite
he
character.
will be. He will be once when he gets his bloom.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, we'll have to
You're
have
excited for
some.
that, right?
We'll have some weeks where. Yeah, I mean, there'll be plenty. Dude, I mean, there's going to be weeks where Dragon Lord will be able to take out like three enemy units, maybe even 4 with his. I don't know. They called it something pillar on JP, but
Dark pillar or something.
yeah, his Zam like hit half the map ability.
Yeah.
But all right, so let me see. Defense doesn't matter, so let's see what he hits one of these guys for at 108. I think he's the leader here. 447 a hit. That's 1788. I think he just did. Why am I continuing this? I can quit. Oh. I love that about spell damage. You can take it into literally every map as long as they don't have spell resistance. It's the same damage. Oh. I think that's about it for me tonight. I'm not doing any stam refreshes, so I think I did it all that I can do. I'll battle road it up in my sleep. Get Seraphy up a little bit.
I'd recommend it.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty psyched. She's already S5. I don't think I can afford another. I don't know where my irises are at. Yeah, I can only afford one more, and I need like 6. Yeah. So anyway, Pack, thanks a lot for jumping in. Everybody in the stream, thank you for coming. Jacob says he's having a great day today. You unlocked Seraphy and Colette. Dude, you got the A rank too? Nice. You can now farm A rank Zap Tomes from its Heck mode. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Jake's still relatively new, so we forget when those Heck mode tomes were still hard to get. So, all right. Well, anyway, everybody that came in, thanks. I will have, I don't know, some content on this tomorrow. So.
All right, see you guys.
Yep.
And go feed that cat or something. I don't know, man. It's loud.
I think I'm just gonna put her outside for a while. I'll just.
Does
Oh,
she
sorry.
Just want to roam or something.
I just meant lock her out of the house. No, I don't do that. I don't believe in outdoor cats. It's like, oh, so you just have a stray that you feed sometimes. All right, cool.
Well, it could have been a stray that you feed. That's kind of one way to get an outdoor cat in a sense.
Yeah, that's
if
it.
you brought it in as your own, it would be different, I guess.
Well, but
I don't know, yeah.
I usually can't keep her in the room with me at night lately because she just goes nuts all night.
Oh yeah, she's nocturnal still, or?
She's just annoying. I don't know if that's it. Like,
But is she up at night when you're asleep and just like trying to keep you up?
oh yeah, and she does this thing where she pretends that she's Spider-Man on the side of my mattress. So she just digs her claws into my sheets and mattress and just walks around the side of it and uses it as a scratching post and stuff. Even though I bought her a goddamn scratching post. Idiot.
She doesn't know the difference.
Yeah. But no, she will literally like walk sideways on my bed. She like fucking wall walks around my mattress with her claws, and I just, you just hear her ruining the sheets. My expensive, actually that was a relatively nice set on there that are now full of puncture holes. Oh well. Luckily my clothes are cheap as hell, so. Alright. So, alright. Goodbye again. Thanks again, Pack. I'll talk to you later, bud.
Talk
Bye,
to you
stream.